Good evening, hockey fans, and what is going on, everybody? My name is Neil Villapiano, the host of the Devil's State of Mind podcast right here on the Hockey Podcast Network, and welcome to another exciting live watch-along right here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Tonight is another late one as we got a West Coast matchup between two Pacific Division foes. It's the San Jose Sharks in Anaheim taking on the Anaheim Ducks. This live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network are sponsored by the awesome people at DraftKings Sportsbook. Make sure when you sign up for DraftKings to use our promo code THPN. And as always, guys, these live watch alongs are comment driven. So if you want to interact with us, leave a comment, say what's up, anything you want to do, make sure you do it. And also make sure to leave a like on the stream, subscribe, and punch notification bell so you don't miss any new live watch-alongs that we do right here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. And if you also want to donate, you don't have to. It's not required, but obviously it is appreciated. So if you do, we'll get a notification here as well. We got some comments already. People are filing in very slowly here as we know that my good buddies Andy from Front Row Productions and also Jacob Loves THPN are in the chat as always. What is going on, Andrew? Saying Real Deal Neil. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us as always. We do appreciate it. I know Jacob is always ecstatic to see me when I do these live watch-alongs. Great to see you as always, Jacob. I'm going for Sharks 4-1 over the Ducks. So Andrew's got a prediction already. Let me know if you guys have any predictions as well. What's going on, Zach Croft? Hope you're doing well this evening. We got another Sharks fan in the chat. You'll love to see it. I got my Sharks jersey on. It's a little dark to see. This is kind of like a fan-made one that Reebok made many years ago. But hope you're doing well, Zach. While you're here, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate it 100%. He says, let's go Sharks. Love it. James is always in the chat as well. He says, I want to bet on the Ducks. I like have in my pocket for now. Thanks for the game, Neil. Cheers. No worries, James. Hope you're doing well this evening. Justin also, as he always is in the chat. Good evening, Justin. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Jacob says, I need the Sharks to win. Fair enough, since obviously the Ducks are on the Golden Knights' hot tail right now in the Pacific Division. And yes, you are correct, Zach Croft. Ryan Dzingel, who was traded earlier this week with Valery Nebushkin, they were both traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Dzingel got bought out and got put on waivers, and then the Sharks picked him up off of waivers. So he is making his San Jose Sharks debut tonight. Justin, it is indeed the Battle of California. It should be a good one. You know, I beat my friend that I met here 10-0 after one, and then he rage quit. LMAO. I'm assuming on NHL 22, Jacob, but good for you, buddy. My wonderful mother always in the chat. Sharks fans in this house, let's go. Absolutely. We got a lot of Sharks fan in this household. What is going on, Tim? Hope you're doing well this evening. Saying what's going on, saying what's up. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Again, guys, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate it 100%. Andy saying, hello, just stopping by, but I can't stay. It's bedtime. No worries, Andy. Thank you so much for leaving on a comment and hanging out with us for a little bit. We do appreciate it as always. Zach is saying, I'm a Sharks fan from Toronto, Canada. That is a interesting location to be a Sharks fan. Then again, I'm a Sharks fan from New Jersey, so we kind of go all over the place. But Zach, while you're here, man, first of all, make sure to leave a like as well as subscribe if you haven't already. And also, make sure to let me know how you became a Sharks fan. Would really, really like to know that. As everybody is saying hello to my wonderful mother. He was the Avs and I was VGK. All right. But and obviously my mother was interacting with Jacob a little bit. Mom, to answer your question, he's asking for you to be revealed. AK, he wants to see what you look like. That's basically what he's asking for. You don't have to do it tonight. It is late at night, so we could do it another time. Jacob, I do promise that. I know everybody wants to see my entire family, which is a little bit strange, but it is what it is. Andy's saying, I'm rooting for the Sharks in my dreams. Well, Andy, do appreciate it 100%. Zach saying it's a long story. No worries, man. No worries. You know, if it's too long, you don't have to tell us. But Zach, man, appreciate it. If you like the San Jose Sharks, make sure to leave a like on this stream as well as subscribe. We'd appreciate 100%. Yes, Jacob, I said that just about a minute ago, so that's exactly what I mean. But again, guys, we are here doing the San Jose Sharks versus the Anaheim Ducks. This is my first NHL live watch along that I've done in a while. Since the last week and change, I was doing the Olympics, which wrapped up back on Sunday. It was a great experience to do those Olympic Games. Made a lot of really nice. We had a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new people interacting with us, especially the wonderful people in the country of Slovakia. We had over 15,000 views for every single Olympic game that we did. We also did the bronze and gold medal games of the men's. We did the gold medal game of the women's. We had so much fun doing it, and it was an absolute blast. And I'm so happy that I got to do it. And I'm just looking forward to now being back doing NHL games again, doing a late one since I am here on the East Coast, but always looking forward to it. I haven't done a Ducks game this year, so I'll be able to cross this off my list of trying to do every single team in the NHL. I have done a Sharks game before when the Sharks lost earlier back in December to the Seattle Kraken. You guys should go check out that previous live watch along. So there you go with that. But again, guys, let me know in the comment section who you got in tonight and anything like that. And again, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. We'd appreciate 100%. My mom is saying, oh, if Neil's okay with it, sure. I'm totally okay with it 100%. If you want to come over and say hi now, you're more than welcome to, Mom. If you want to wait till the end of the first period, you're also welcome to do that, whatever is comfortable for you. As Jacob once again likes to let me know that the Devils suck. Well, thank you, Jacob. It's been over a week since the Devils have played, and, it is what it is. And Devils definitely have been struggling of late, have been dropping in the standings without even playing a game, thanks to COVID. So that is wonderful. Andrew giving us some final scores from earlier tonight. Blues blew out the Flyers 4-1. Blue Jackets beat the Leafs 4-3 in overtime. Sens beat the Wild 4-3, and the Predators knocked off the Florida Panthers 6-4. Justin said, last Thursday I met Chandler Stevenson from the Golden Knights. That is very, very awesome. Justin, good for you, man. Very, very solid player. It's somebody that the Sharks value very highly. Zach was saying, I was in San Jose in 2019. I was in Doug Wilson's office. I do pregame videos for the team. That is very awesome, Zach. Very, very cool, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing that, man. We do appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream so far. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're here. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the puck is dropped and we are underway at the Honda Center for this matchup between the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. Both of these teams, guys, they really, really do need a win. They've really, really been struggling of late. Both of these teams need to get back on the winning form, and hopefully, certainly one of them is going to get back on the winning side when this one is all said and done. Islanders and Kraken just dropped the puck. That game is going to be one of the main ESPN Plus games. I'm streaming this via ESPN Plus, as I always do. What is going on, Colin Smith? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. Make sure to leave a like on the stream while you're here. Helps out the channel tremendously. What's going on, Lauren? Good to see you as always, my friend. This game is a must-win for my Anaheim Ducks, as she did mention before that she's an Anaheim Ducks fan. This game will show if we can save our season and if we can compete. There's a shot there by the Sharks. Number 21, Middleton, is kicked aside by the goaltender for Anaheim. I'll double check when I get an opportunity to see who's in net. It looks like it might be Anthony Stolarz, I believe, that's in net for Anaheim, so I'll check. If we compete with contenders like the Wild and Avalanche, yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit of put up or shut up for both of these teams if they want to have any sort of opportunity this year to maybe make a run and get into the playoffs. Colin Smith showing some rubbing some elbows with Lauren, saying go USC, since Lauren is a UCLA fan. What's going on, Isha? Good to see you as always, my friend. Told you one was coming up, Lauren. Enjoy the stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, like I said, I try to appease everybody here at the Hockey Podcast Network, streaming games for every single team in the National Hockey League. Haven't done a Ducks one, and I'm very, very happy to be doing so, with also the fact that I get to watch one of my other favorite teams in the NHL, the San Jose Sharks. Colin Smith said, the Honda Center, is it in San Jose or in Anaheim? It is in Anaheim. The Honda Center is in Anaheim, Colin. Thank you for the comment, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. As a shot there from the left face-off circle is blocked aside. It looks like it's James Reimer. Optimus Rhyme is in net for the San Jose Sharks as that shot from a sharp angle is stopped and covered by Reimer. And so we'll get a face-off. 17:34 to go in the first period of our game between the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. Or as Colin put it, the Anaheim Fucks. So there we go. The Basketball Podcast Network is once again in the chat. Go THPN. Thank you so much, guys. We do appreciate it. They are the Basketball Podcast Network. They are basically the podcast version of the Hockey Podcast Network, covering every single team in the NBA. So make sure you go subscribe and check out their podcast. We appreciate it. What is going on, Will? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out the channel tremendously. Yes, Jacob, not only did Jack Eichel get a goal, he got himself 2 goals, I believe, in that game. So Jack Eichel gets his first couple goals as a member of the Vegas Golden Knights. And I'm sure many Golden Knights fans like Jacob are ecstatic 100%. Just as my dream came true in hockey, and it was getting a puck from every NHL team and a jersey from every NHL team too. That is an impressive goal there, Justin, and very happy that you were able to achieve it. Good for you. Gigabyte saying, Ayo, I am a Kings fan. No worries, Gigabyte. We appreciate every single hockey fan that hangs out with us, even on these live watch-alongs. While you're here, Gigabyte, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. We'd appreciate 100%. Jonathan Garcia, thank you so much, buddy, for coming on and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel while you're here. I'd rather have the Ducks lose. Jack Eichel is good. I agree with both of those comments. It's a 2-on-0 for the Anaheim Ducks, and they come in and they score. And it was a turnover in the Sharks zone by the Sharks, created a 2-on-0. And just like that, less than 4 minutes into this one, it's number 38. I believe that's Grand, if I'm not mistaken, who scored that one. And the Anaheim Ducks strike first. It's 1-0. So not the greatest start if you're the San Jose Sharks. As just a nice feed there, 39-38. And it was just beautiful tic-tac-toe. Reimer caught down on all fours and had no chance to make that one. So again, the Anaheim Ducks strike first, not even 4 minutes into this one. As it was Grant getting his 8th goal of the year, Carrick and Desjardins are the ones who get the assists on that one. Let's go to Isaac Frost. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Remember when the Rams had Jared Goff? Oh, indeed I do. And I'm sure he's been punching the air the last week and change since the Rams won the Super Bowl. Jacob saying Jack Eichel is God. Don't know about that, but whatever. Gigabyte saying RIP for the Sharks defense. Yeah, they were caught way out of position there, and they paid the price for it. And the Ducks take the 1-0 lead. The Sharks have been outscored 7-0 as that shot from the point is stopped and covered by Stolers. But yeah, the Sharks have been outscored 7-0 in the first period of their last 4 or 5 games, I believe I saw. So obviously the first period has not been their friend of late. Isaac Frost saying, no, only Jesus is God. Can't really argue with that. Lauren is pumped up. Ducks score. Let's go Ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Love the fact that we got a Ducks fan and we also have a Sharks fan in here. Absolutely love it. What has gone? Racist fan rocks 4. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the comment. We appreciate it. I think the Oilers finally have a head coach. Yeah, it is kind of interesting, Race, that since Dave Tippett got fired and then ultimately is decided to retire, the Oilers have been playing a lot better. And that ends up happening a lot where teams will make a coaching change like that, and it just is just the spark that the team needs to get themselves going. And that looks to be the case for Edmonton, and we'll see how things play out the rest of the regular season and moving forward. Jacob saying, hey, Sharks fans, want to talk about the VGK versus Sharks game? As Jacob continuing to rub salt in the wound of every Sharks fan, including myself. Yeah, that was definitely a tough loss for the Sharks, who have continued to struggle. And I think now we're starting to see a little bit more of, where realistically the Sharks were at the beginning of the year, well, where they were expected to be at the beginning of the year. It's a nice pass in front to Nieto, and he couldn't get enough of it, and he actually got whacked in the face by a Ducks player. So it looks like we're going to get a penalty here a little bit less than 5 minutes into the first period. And we'll see here if it's just 2 or if it's going to be a double minor if he's drawing blood. It's Matt Nieto, the Long Beach, California native, with that opportunity there, as it started with a good pass from Nick Bonino, but Nieto couldn't control enough to get a shot and then got whacked in the face by Benoit, number 86 of Anaheim. So Benoit goes to the box, 2 minutes for high sticking. So the Sharks now will be on the power play as they look to try to tie this game up. A little bit less than 5 minutes in, it was Grant who got his 8th goal of the year on a 2-on-none breakaway that has given the Ducks the early 1-0 lead. Jacob saying, Logan Thompson is God tier. We got to start him. You might be pushing your luck there a little bit. It's just one game, my friend. But anyway, as a shot there from the right, face-off circle is stopped and covered by Anthony Stolarz. I believe Stolarz, if I'm not mistaken, is actually from my area of New Jersey. I do recognize that last name. I'll have to fact check that when I get the opportunity. Gigabyte says, my mom and dad are Stars fans. I don't know if they will make the playoffs. Yeah, the Dallas Stars are in a tough position right now. They're looking like that they're probably not going to make the playoffs. Their goaltending has definitely been a problem for the majority of the season. I know that the Stars ownership or management, was talking with Joe Pavelski about the potential of him being moved at the deadline or maybe sooner than that. So it does look like the Stars are accepting a little bit more that they're probably not making the playoffs, Gigabyte, but we shall see. Anything can happen in this wonderful sport of hockey. As now the Sharks have the puck, Logan Couture on the face-off Turco with a shot, and that one goes right into the breadbasket of Stolarz, and he'll cover it here. 1:23 to go on the Sharks' power play. 14:40 remaining in the first period. Still 1-0 Anaheim here over the San Jose Sharks. He said, at least Sharks didn't blow a 3-0 lead in Game 7, then blame the rest for all 4 goals. Oh, and to add another point to that races, blowing a 3-1 lead in the first round of that playoff series. I mean, that's, you got to call it like it is. I mean, and I know Jacob obviously is going to try to defend it and yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, every team's going to experience that type of situation in playoff hockey. And that's just a learning lesson for the Vegas Golden Knights. As now Barbanoff tried to feed it over to Timo Meier, but it was broken up. And now a Anaheim Ducks player is able to take it back down into the San Jose zone here. As now the Sharks will look to try to regroup and set up. What's going on, Justin? How do you like my new profile picture? It's of Chandler Stevenson. Looks very, very good, Justin. I'm sure Jacob and several of the other Golden Knights fans in here would agree. What is going on, Brian? Hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously, but I hope you're doing well today. Gigabyte saying classified info. That is very, very true, Gigabyte. Very, very true. But again, if anybody's new, make sure to leave a like on the stream. And if you do subscribe, let me know in the chat and we will shout you out here on the screen. And everybody here at the wonderful community that is the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube community will all welcome you with open arms. As Jacob just did with Justin, telling him that he loves him because he changed his profile picture to Chandler Stevenson. 13:33 to go here in the first period. 16 seconds remaining on the Sharks' power play. Again, Grant was the goal scorer for the Ducks a few minutes ago, about three minutes ago. He scored on a 2-on-none breakaway for the Ducks, and that's where we are right now with the score being 1-0 Anaheim. Jacob, let me know. We are currently at 1.12 thousand subscribers. Yes, we are continuing to build this channel every single day, and I'm absolutely thrilled that I get to be a part of it. It's crazy to think about where we were. The shot there from a far side is stopped by Stolarz. It kicked aside as the power play comes to an end for the Sharks. They do not score, and then the puck goes all the way back down to the Shark zone for an icing, and so a face-off will be back in the Anaheim zone with 12:54 to go in the first period. But yeah, we are really, really rocking and rolling, guys. I told you before that it means the world to me that you guys are subscribing so much, and we appreciate it 100%. Live watch-alongs every day here on the Hockey Podcast Network, doing NHL games as well as international games like we just did the Olympics. We're probably going to be doing the World Juniors as well when it returns in August. But we're going to be doing a lot more NHL games, especially in the playoffs and the Stanley Cup Finals. It's a nice pass there in front, and the Sharks score! It's the captain, Logan Couture, on a rebound right in front, left all alone, and he beats Stolars. And with 12:50 to go in the first, the Sharks have tied the game up. It's 1-1. As it started with a good face-off win by Logan Couture himself, it was Logan Couture. Then Brent Burns got the puck, took a shot that went through a couple of players, through a screen from the right face-off circle. Couture is left all alone, and he just lightly whacks it into the open net and ties this baby up at 1. Justin said he just subbed on 3 more accounts to hit 1.112 subscribers. Thank you so much, Justin. We do appreciate it. We appreciate all the subscriptions here, guys, as now the Sharks come back into the zone, but it's broken up by Anaheim. Now the Sharks keeping it in the zone. But again, guys, thank you all so much for subscribing, liking. We appreciate it 100%. We know that not every stream is a shot there by Burns, just goes wide in net. We know that not every stream is going to get, big numbers, big viewers, and maybe even a lot of subscribers. But the fact that a lot of you guys continue to hang out with us and, show your support, we appreciate it 100%, no matter what game we do. And we love every single one of you guys 100%. Justin saying, Jacob, I'm not a Golden Knights fan. And then Jacob responds, but let's effing go. Well, I guess he was talking about the Sharks goal. It's just kind of funny how you have Jacob, I'm not a Golden Knights fan, and then Jacob says, let's effing go. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now the Sharks come back into the zone, tried to make a feed in front, but it just goes wide. Tomas Hertl has the puck, tried to feed the puck behind the net, but it's intercepted by Anaheim. And now the Ducks will come the other way. Logan Couture's goal, his 16th of the season, assisted by Brent Burns. So the captain getting the Sharks on the board. Isha saying thank you to Justin and also thanking everyone for joining. Absolutely. We appreciate all of you guys 100%. You guys are the reason that we continue to do these live watch-alongs and do such a good job, and we appreciate it. As always. And again, guys, make sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already and subscribe. And also make sure to punch the notification bell so you don't miss any new live watch-alongs that we do here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. We got some other good ones coming up later on this week as a sharp angle try by Nick Bonino is kicked and knocked out of play on a good save by Stolars. And we're going to stoppage of play with 10:33 to go. 10:55 to go here in the first period. Both teams with an early goal. And as a result, it is 1-1. And we will step aside for a moment to get our first word of the evening from our sponsors. So as always, shout out to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. When you sign up for DraftKings, make sure to use our promo code, which you can see in the bottom right corner, THPN. So we've already had 2 goals here, and we're not even halfway through the period. We got 10:55 to go in the first period. It was Grant who scored the opening goal on a 2-on-0 breakaway for the Ducks to make it 1-0. And then just a few moments ago, Logan Couture on a rebound in front of the net scored to tie the game up at 1. So we got some more comments here as I'm going to try to catch up. Ray says, every the Knights lose, they always have excuses. I can agree with that. As we got some chirping going on in the chat. Love it as always. Justin has made this clear. He is definitely a fan of every team. He's got players on every team that he likes, and he really cares more about cheering on specific players than necessarily teams, which I respect wholeheartedly. What's going on, Beer Sports Whatever podcast? Great to see you as always, guys. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps us out 100%. But great to see you as you always. You guys are always hanging out with us. And also, again, don't worry, guys. I got myself a little bit of that Villa Piano wine as you guys grow accustomed to me drinking and see me drink here. As a puck right in front of the net is stopped by Reimer. As the Ducks look to try to surprise him from the sharp angle, but he came up with a good save. Vegas, the team blamed the bad ice Florida had not saying the fans. Yeah, I mean, it's tough not to want to completely crap on the Golden Knights, a lot of the time when they start complaining, but I feel like they're starting to slowly learn as an organization, what it's like to play in the NHL and getting screwed. Every team gets screwed all the time. Jacob knows this from when Vegas played Colorado last week, and Nathan McKinnon may or may not have gotten away with a little bit of a dirty play in that game. It's called Welcome to Crappy NHL Officiating. What is going on, Ben? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well this evening. Make sure to leave a like on the stream while you're here. Helps out the channel tremendously, my friend. Good to see you as always. Dude, I feel like you and I could definitely relate to our teams not playing very much of late, the Devils and the Rangers. But Ben, what do you think of the rumors about the Rangers looking at some guys like they were in on somebody recently that I saw. But what do you think, Ben, about these rumors about the Rangers being major buyers at the deadline? Justin saying, so Neil, you're Italian. Yes, my last name is Villapiano, and pretty much tells you right away that I am definitely Italian, my friend. Dude, there was just a lot of comments just jumped in. Vegas sucks. I do agree with that. Ben, y'all just mad. VJK is better than your shit team. I mean, at the end of the day, Jacob, once you and your daddy Mark Stone are playing golf when they once again don't make the Cup final, then we can have a discussion. What is going on, Jakob? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well this evening. You already know the drill. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. Helps out 100%. He also says hello to the fellow bots. Yes, we do have a lot of bots that come in these streams, which that means that we're starting to gain more attention. Justin saying what's up to Jakob. So is the Beer Sports Whatever podcast. Is it Scheifele? Is it Scheifele, Ben? That would be interesting. I've heard the reports about him maybe getting shipped. If Faggio comes in the chat, he may have a word about that. But, it's kind of interesting. Well, we'll see. Beer Sports saying the wine nice. Yep. Ben saying when. I think it was just like recently. I've seen a lot of things like on Instagram from like Puck Empire and NHL Collection talking about it. So that's just basically where I've gotten my information from. Jakob saying hello to everybody. It's sick because I'm not used to them being buyers. Yeah, no, it must be a very, very good feeling. And obviously they're going to need some pieces here and there and, to try to get themselves to be a little bit more balanced once they get into the playoffs. We got 9:20 to go here in the first period of our game between the San Jose Sharks and Anaheim Ducks. Both teams with a goal earlier in this period, let's say. But again, two teams been struggling of late and looking to try to get back into somewhat of a playoff race. And both these teams desperately need this win 100%. Hey, Jacob, I'm a Washington fan. Racist, are you a Washington Capitals fan? That's pretty cool. We got another Capitals fan in here, which is always awesome. Let's see. Cool, you won a game. Yes, that's true. That is true. Gigabyte saying 4-3 overtime win for the Kings. All right, so there's another win for the Kings, obviously. Now, Gigabyte, let me ask you a question, my friend. Since you're talking from a Kings perspective. what where? How much longer do guys like Dustin Brown, Anze Kopitar, and Drew Doughty, and as well Jonathan Quick? How much longer do you think that they stay in LA before maybe they get moved or retire, and you start adding some more of those younger players to that organization? Let me know. Oh, look at this. We got some. We got. I have no idea what language this is. I'm assuming maybe it's Slovakian. I hope it's not. I'm not really sure. What's going on, Civil Door? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for leaving the comment and hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate it 100%. He says, "Go Ducks." I'm a Ducks fan. I like the stream. Thank you so much, Civil Door. If you could subscribe as well and let me know when you do, I'd appreciate that 100%. Racist says, "Yep, I love the Caps when they lift the cup on Vegas ice." Yes, that was an interesting time. I mean, at the end of the day, you knew Vegas was going to get at least one win, but nobody was stopping Ovechkin from finally getting himself his first Stanley Cup. What is going on, Carlos? Thank you so much for the comment. We appreciate it. While you're here, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. We'd appreciate 100%. Let's go Ducks. He's going with a 3-1 Ducks prediction. All right. Justin said that was Czech. Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool, Justin. I do not speak Czech, but appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it for letting me know. I'll say, who do you think is going to win, bro? I actually never gave my prediction before this game started. Because I'm a Sharks fan and obviously I'm going to be biased, I'm going to say 3-2 in overtime. The Sharks are going to win. That is my prediction for the rest of this one. Just saying good. Jakob let me know it was Czech. Slovakian would be Ako Samas. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jakob. I know you do a great job of giving me that international information, buddy, and I do appreciate it as always, my friend. Lauren saying, "I've been calling for Dallas Eakins to resign or be fired since the Flames game since we lost 6-2. If we lose this game, then this confirms that he needs to be gone." I think, yeah, I do agree with you, Lauren, that if the Ducks continue to spiral out of control down the stretch, they may have to fire Eakins and try to look for a new head coach. The question is, who's going to be available? That's definitely a question that will remain to be seen. Gigabyte saying, "I think that Quick will retire in 2 to 4 years, but Kopitar and Doughty will stay for the rest of their career with about 3 to 5 years is what I feel like." I mean, look, if they can continue to add more young pieces to that core and obviously make a big free agent move here or there, they could really get back to being a Stanley Cup contender, even with those guys that I mentioned being at the twilights of their career. And Jacob, "At least the Rangers didn't trade their Vezina goalie for nothing and then are trying." Now, Jacob, and obviously the GM of the Golden Knights says that they're not considering that at all. I think it's BS. I think they actually are considering it, but that's just me. As now we got a little bit of pushing and shoving here as both teams takes exception. Ryan Dzingel, in his first game as a San Jose Shark, having some words with Adam Henrique. Ricard. Oh, you know what, Ben? Ricard Raquel was actually somebody rumored to go to the Rangers. So that was one of the guys that I did here. But we got 5:46 to go here in the first period. Again, guys, of our game between the Sharks and Ducks. It is currently 1-1 in this one. So it's so far been a pretty solid game. Like I said, both teams got themselves a goal earlier in the period. I think both teams are definitely amping up the physicality 100%. Again, it's desperate times for both these teams because if you look, because I'll show it right here on the head-to-head, look at these last several games for Anaheim. Loss, and they just won. So they're coming off a 7-4 thrashing of the Canucks, so looking to try to win 2 in a row. Look at the Sharks. They have lost. So the Sharks are also struggling a lot lately, and both of these teams are still trying to give themselves an opportunity to maybe sneak in to a playoff position, but so far, especially right now, it's not looking so good, but we shall see as things progress. Let's see here. Gigabyte saying they have the cap space. They just have to use it wisely. They do have the cap space, and you are absolutely correct, Gigabyte. You are absolutely correct. Gigabyte, if you haven't already, my friend, because I really do appreciate hanging out with us, if you could leave a like on the stream as well as let me know if you subscribe, we'll shout you out here on the channel, and we'd appreciate it 100%. Silvador saying, who do you go for? What do you mean? Who do I go for? Like, who am I a fan of? I'm a fan of the New Jersey Devils because I'm from New Jersey, born and raised. I'm also a fan of the San Jose Sharks. So those are my two teams that I support in the National Hockey League. What's going on, Cole? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I still absolutely love your profile picture. Looks sick, my friend. Hope you're doing well this evening. Make sure to leave a like on the stream while you're here. Helps out the channel tremendously. Jacob saying, we don't fucking want Flower back. He's asking he's going to retire soon. He definitely has been struggling of late. There is no question about that. So, maybe there's some better options out there for Vegas. We'll see. Someone told me the Ducks should trade Cam Fowler to the Penguins. I guess that makes sense considering that the Penguins need a little bit more help on the back end. Cam Fowler, you have to wonder when it's time. I mean, he's been there for a while. You got to wonder when it's time to start moving on from him. We'll see. He's just saying, hey, everyone, thanks for joining. Like and subscribe. Watchalongs every day of the week. Absolutely. What is going on? Hockey madness. Good to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for saying hi. We appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and also subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out the channel tremendously. Lawrence, I'm not the only person who wants Eakins gone. Dashy does too. Only difference is that I should have been calling for Eakins to be fired sooner. It's fair enough, Lauren. The shot there by Anaheim is stopped and gloved by Reimer with 5:09 to go in the first period, and the game is still tied at 1. But I love, Lauren, that you're giving me that Anaheim perspective and what people are saying about Eakins. He definitely is somebody that I think should be on the hot seat right now. Basketball Podcast Network showing us some love. Say go THPN, sub and like. Make sure you also go sub and like to the Basketball Podcast Network as well if you want the best podcast coverage of every team in the NBA. Gigabyte said, I've been subbed since September of 2021. Oh, Gigabyte, so you've been one of the longest tenured subscribers. Well, I do apologize, Gigabyte, because I don't think you and I have ever interacted on one of these live watch-alongs, but appreciate the support, man, 100%. My cousin was Cam Fowler's best man. They played triple A together and summer league growing up. Oh, so we got a fun fact here that Isha drops in. Thank you for that, Isha. That's very, very cool indeed. Very, very cool. What's going on, Gilly ILY? Thank you so much for the comment. We appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel while you're here. Says, need the Sharks under. What is the under? What is the under for tonight's game, Gilly? Let me know. And if you guys are placing some bets, make sure you sign up with DraftKings and use our promo code, which you can see down in the bottom right corner, THPN. Gigabyte saying, do you think that Flower will make a comeback this year or next year or not? It is tough to say, Gigabyte. So we get a stoppage of play here on an offsides with 4:04 to go in the first period of our game. It is tough to say. You kind of wondered to yourself if age is starting to catch up somewhat to Flower. It'll be interesting to see what happens this offseason. Does he try to continue to play? Does he retire? Who knows? It's definitely going to be a big question mark, even at the deadline, as to does he get moved? There's the possibility that the Blackhawks just don't move him at all. So I will say that I think it's more likely that he probably gives it one more year with some team, but it's not going to be Pittsburgh. I'll let you know that. I don't think that unless they really want to get rid of Casey DeSmith and have a platoon of Tristan Jarry and Marc-Andre Fleury. I don't know. I know Isha, because I was on his podcast earlier. It's a breakaway chance for the Sharks. The backhand try by 73 and a tremendous glove save by Anthony Stolarz on Gregor. He got past the defense, Gregor did, went all alone, went from his forehand to his backhand, went top shelf, but Stolarz flashing the leather there on a beautiful glove save denies Gregor of giving the Sharks the lead. Holy smokes, what a great glove save there. But I mentioned this earlier on the Soda Pod, which you guys should go check out their latest episode because I was on it. I mentioned the fact that Marc-Andre Fleury could be an option for the Wild if they feel that goaltending needs a little bit of an improvement. I personally think so because I'm not the biggest believer in Cam Talbot. But again, that's just my opinion. That is just my opinion. Jacob says, I've been subbed since 450 subs and only missed 5 streams, so I'm a real fan. Jacob, we know that you're a real fan, and we appreciate you. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. Helps out the channel tremendously. Isn't it sad how this season so many legendary goaltenders retired? Yeah, but unfortunately it just kind of shows the end of an era, and now we're getting into the new wave of goaltending in the National Hockey League, Jakob. He's just saying, cousin is now a bodybuilder and pharmacist. The family likes him more than me. I don't know if I should be happy as well as sad for you, Isha. It's a shot there by Brent Burns, and he buries it through a screen. Brent Burns, the animal, with a big-time slap shot. And him and his beautiful beard give the Sharks the late lead here in the first. It's 2-1 Sharks with 2:38 to go in the first. Just an absolute hammer of a shot. It's just a nice feed there from, I'm not sure who gave him the pass, but a great shot there, top shelf over the right shoulder of Stolarz and in, and the Sharks have their first lead of the night. Or is Fleury just on the bad team? I think it's a combination of many different things, honestly. Will Miller saying, what a save earlier on that save by Stolarz. Absolutely. The Bruins did make a trade. Racist, let me know. What did I miss? What was the trade? Let me know. Isha, as not surprisingly, there's no to Fleury to Minnesota. Brent Burns' 5th goal of the year, assisted by Matt Nieto and Timo Meier. And that gives the Sharks the 2-1 lead. I think that Jari's a bit overrated. I would have said that last year, Gigabyte, but I think when you look at it now, I don't think as much. But maybe this is just a one-year fluke. We'll see. Justin saying, I changed my profile picture to my hockey team logo, the Sioux Greyhounds. I know. I think Isha is a big fan of the Sioux Greyhounds, if I'm not mistaken. So that's very, very cool, Justin. Love that you're showing that support, my friend. Y'all do understand I'm only joking with y'all. Yeah, Jacob, I know personally, Jacob, I've interacted with you long enough to know that you're just screwing around. Some people are still learning that. Jacob is actually cheering on the Sharks. I don't think I could ever see that in my lifetime. Civil Door obviously not happy. Says, dang it, that was kind of clean. Now we got a fight here from DeLorean and number 42 of the Sharks. They're throwing haymakers right now. Right hook by Dolores, and then 42 for the Sharks come back. Dolores with a couple of the right hooks, then 42 with some right hooks of his own. It's a back and forth battle here, ladies and gentlemen, in this fight. As Dolores is looking to try to get some energy here for his Ducks team. Both teams are fighting. Dolores is actually cut on the cheek a little bit here, and now the refs break it up. So both players put in some good swings there. Some good swing. Gabjovic was the one that fought there, as we get a stop here with 1:22 to go in the first. So we'll see if that fight by Dolores gets the Ducks going here, as after they took the 1-0 lead, they've given up 2 unanswered, as Ryan Dzingel got hit hard by Dolores, and then Gabjovic was the one that came in and defended his new teammate. Again, Ryan Dzingel making his Sharks debut. Gabjovic and Dolores each get 5 minutes for fighting, so they will get the early opportunity to head to the locker room and rest up before the second period. That was kind of clean, to be honest. Yes, that was a very sweet goal by Brent Burns, Civildor. This is a must-win game for the Ducks, and we are losing 2-1 to the Sharks. Sorry for yelling, but this team baffles me sometimes. Lauren, I'm going to be honest with you. As a Devils fan, I know exactly how you feel. Yelling and getting frustrated with your team underperforming, it sucks. It sucks, and unfortunately, we all go through it at some point. To the Bruins, Michael Callahan to Arizona's 7th-round pick. So a very minor trade that we just got between the Arizona Coyotes and the Boston Bruins. Don't really know what the point of that was. At Justin, can't tag you. Never mind. Is that some big cat? It looks cool, but I can't make it bigger on my phone. I have no idea what's going on here. I hate the Sharks, but after the beating we gave them, I have to be nice to them. I guess that's very nice of you, Jacob. I guess. We got 50 seconds to go here in the first period. The Ducks grabbed the early 1-0 lead, but Logan Couture and Brent Burns have scored the next 2 goals, and right now has the Sharks up right now 2-1. as now the puck is behind the Ducks zone here as they look to try to create one last opportunity here before the end of the period. Gadovich is 42 for the Sharks. Thank you, Justin. Jakob, it's the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds in the Ontario Hockey League. Yep, you are absolutely correct, Justin, with that. Jacob saying go Sharks, but in lowercase to show you his minor support. Justin, just like my Steelers in 2021, the Ducks are underperforming this year. Still an improvement from last year, but we are still underperforming. Yeah, no, I thought honestly this would be the year that the Ducks could, maybe make the playoffs. And it looked like earlier this year that was the case, but coaching has definitely failed them of late, Lauren. You're definitely right about that. Jacob saying, wow, we have a fake account of me. Oh, we do? If you do, I didn't even notice. There's a turnover there by the Ducks in their own zone, and that shot by the Sharks is blocked. 3 seconds to 1, and that will do it for the first period of play here in our game between the Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. So, the quick recap here, Derek Grant with the first goal of the game on a 2-on-none, 3:38 into the period. That made it 1-0. But then, goals later on in the period by Logan Couture, and then when 2:38 to go in this first, the second goal by Brent Burns has given the Sharks a 2-1 lead after 20 minutes of play. So we got a good one here so far with already a bunch of scoring, and we'll see what both of these teams have in store for us in the next 40 minutes. Gigabyte says, I'm going to rename my channel to IKHSN for a project that I'm doing. That is very, very cool. Gigabyte, excited to see what that project is. As Jacob saying, good game so far. I only type in uppercase. Oh, dude, I'm so dude, Jacob. Again, if you're screwing with me, can we go one day without it, man? Sharks will win this game. I hope you're right, Jacob. I hope you're right. But while we have a little bit of time here before we go to our intermission report, we are going to get another word from our sponsors. So as always, shout out to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure when you sign up for DraftKings to use our promo code, which you can see in the bottom right corner here, THPN. So welcome to the first intermission report of our game tonight between the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. It is 2-1 San Jose after 20 minutes of play. So we'll see what both of these teams got for us the rest of the way. But again, guys, if you're liking what you're seeing, make sure to leave a like on the stream, subscribe, and punch notification bell so you don't miss any new live watch-alongs that we do right here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. We do NHL games as well as international games as well. We just did a bunch of Olympic games, which you can go watch the replay of on this channel as well. And I should also mention, if you do feel like donating some money, you don't have to. But if you do, we appreciate it 100%. And, every single donation is very much appreciated 100%. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel and you subscribe, let me know in the chat and we will shout you out here on the channel. Lauren saying Dallas Eakins can join former Steelers defensive coordinator Keith Butler and former Steelers offensive coordinator Randy Fickner at the unemployment line. Lauren, this may be a bad time to let you know that I am a Raiders fan, so obviously not a big fan that you are a Steelers fan, but we do appreciate your support, Lauren, 100%. And yeah, changes obviously are coming for the Pittsburgh Steelers, needing a new quarterback. Obviously they're going to need some new they're going to need some new blood in there to kind of begin this next era of Steeler football. So we'll see about that. But Lauren, if you haven't heard, I actually interviewed a massive Steelers fan, a Stiller fan as they call themselves, Urinating Tree, who's here on YouTube, big known sports celebrity. I had a chance to interview him back earlier this year, and you can check out that interview on the Devil's State of Mind podcast. Just search Devil's State of Mind featuring Urinating Tree, and you can go check out that interview. It's a lot of fun. Great guy. Huge Steeler fan. Huge Penguins fan as well. Just a Pittsburgh sports fan, and a great shit poster, 100%. Yeah, no, I still believe that Jacob is screwing with us with more than one account. Gigabyte appreciates the the word from our sponsors song that we use. Thank you so much, Gigabyte. We appreciate it. Who here is a fan of the Kings? Gigabyte is. Gigabyte mentioned it before, Justin, that he is an LA Kings fan. What's going on, RJ? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for coming on and saying hi. We do appreciate it. RJ, while you're here, my friend, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out the channel tremendously. Jakob said, did you like the Olympics? I mean the hockey part of them. Jakob, you know I love the Olympics, man. Look at what we did during that week on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. We had, on average, 14, 15, 16,000 views on every single one of those Olympic games that we did. We had so much fun interacting with fans from all over the world. It was unfreaking believable how many people joined us. What was so crazy is that particularly the people of Slovakia were phenomenal. I mean, the story goes as this. We were doing a live watch-along of the quarterfinal game between Slovakia and the United States. And, we were getting some decent traction throughout the night. But once we got to the third period and then eventually went to overtime in the shootout, it seemed like every single fan of the Slovakian team, people from Slovakia and everything like that, started jumping on the stream, liking it, subscribing, thanking us for doing it. I mean, it was unbelievable. And then they came in waves later on in the bronze medal game that I did at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was unbelievable that they hung out with us that day as well. It's unbelievable. We had so much fun doing that, and we appreciated everybody's support. It was phenomenal, and I love the Olympics. Definitely hope that next Olympics, the NHL players are back, which would be great. Yes, Jacob, what do you need? What do you want? Mr. Justin Greyhound at OHL Mini Stick Tournament back. I wanted to change my name. Justin, you've changed your name and or profile picture at least 3 or 4 times since the stream started. Very, very impressed, my friend. Racist says, this year's first round of the NHL draft is going to be nothing but Montreal, Philly, Arizona, and San Jose. Yeah, Racist, this is definitely not one of the more eye-popping draft classes that we've seen in years past. I do think that it'll be interesting to see how, what guys get drafted, how much flip-flopping there is, how many trades there are. It will definitely be something. The 2023 draft class with Connor Bedard, as well as that really talented Russian player, are going to be the headlines of that one. So it'll be interesting to see how, people, how teams react and go forward with this year's draft. How many picks actually get moved. So we'll see. Megabyte did change his name officially. Now it's IKHSN. Awesome, my friend. Can I still call you Megabyte just because it's easier? If you don't mind, I hope that's okay. Jacob, yes, I do know this is your second account, but I feel like you made a third account as well. Some crazy games indeed. What is going on, Dylan? Dylan Kaiser, aka one of the head honchos here at the Hockey Podcast Network in the chat. He actually used to cover the San Jose Sharks here in the Hockey Podcast Network. What's going on, Dylan? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm assuming you already did, but if you haven't, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Helps out tremendously. Appreciate you hanging out with us and saying go Sharks. Got another Shark support. Looking pretty good after 20 minutes, leading 2-1. RJ giving us, as he always does, some scoreboard updates from earlier. I know Andrew did that earlier, but I'll repeat them. Nashville won 6-4 over the Predators. Nashville won 6-4 over the Panthers. Toronto lost in overtime to the Blue Jackets 4-3, and the Minnesota Wild lost to the Ottawa Senators 4-3. The only other game that's going on right now is between the New York Islanders and the Seattle Kraken, and it is currently 2-0 Islanders after 20 minutes of play. So they are also in intermission at the moment. Lawrence says, I feel like the 2014-15 and 2016-17 Anaheim Ducks should have won it all that year, but which team do you think was better? Probably the 14-15 team, Lauren, because that team, obviously, when they get to the conference finals against the Chicago Blackhawks. Also, the 13-14 team as well was very, very good at, getting into the playoffs. Those were some really, really good Anaheim Ducks teams, and they just ran into, unfortunately, championship teams in the Kings and the Blackhawks. But if they had gotten past one of them, they probably would have given themselves a really good chance to win a cup. I definitely agree with that. I'm playing NHL 22 on my PS4 with you on my PC and watching TikTok on my phone. Jacob is obviously a multitasker. Jakob saying, yeah, it was fun. I was so disappointed that NHL players won't be there. I was depressed for like 3 days, but it was still pretty good in the end. I actually found out that overall in the Olympics, there was a drop-off in TV ratings by 40%. And I do wonder how much more, how much more viewership we would have gotten if NHL players had been there. We'll see. RJ saying St. Louis Blues 4-1 earlier over the Flyers. Thank you, RJ. Megabyte saying, so the project is a knee hockey league that I will make videos on, as well as custom goal horns for my favorite streamers. I will start my goal horn journey with the THPN YouTube channel. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Gigabyte. We appreciate that, man, 100%. Let me know when you do that, man. Thank you. Megabyte saying, you can call me Gigabyte as well. Awesome. What's going on, Victor? Hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you so much for coming on and saying hi. Well, saying hi to Jacob, but also hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Would appreciate the 100%. Victor telling Jacob that he sucks in NHL 22, and somebody made an account of me. And I know that it's from tonight because I'm wearing the exact same thing. So this is probably Jacob. Would not be surprised. Jacob likes to pretend like I'm dumb, and that's that. So I love the fact that we're doing this. It says, yeah, the Ducks were good. They were. So we got that now. This is I feel special now that somebody actually made a fake account of mine. Absolutely love it. I love it 100%. It's really funny. It actually really is funny. Megabyte saying, I'm making the games on a league I made called the IKHL, or the International Knee Hockey League. So we got Mini Stick Hockey League and we got Knee Hockey League as well. I love the fact that we have so many different leagues that people are shouting out here on this network. We do appreciate it. So make sure you guys go like and subscribe to Megabyte's channel if you want to see some knee hockey. And then saying, no, this is me. I feel really honored that there's a fake account of me. I think it's hilarious. I think it's actually hilarious. I have a stupid smile on my face because of it. Jakob saying, and how was the hockey and how was the hockey on the Olympics like the game itself for someone who is used to the NHL? By the way, did you know it was the first time it was on the NHL size rinks? It wasn't Olympic rinks that they used? I'm trying to think back. Was it really? Did they really use NHL rink size? That's interesting. Actually interesting. RJ letting us know the NHL playoffs will begin on May 2nd and will end on or before June 30th. Thank you, RJ. But going back to what you were saying, Jakob, I think in general we got some good hockey. We obviously know that it's unfortunate that we didn't get to see the best of the best play, but a lot of these guys in other circumstances would have not gotten a chance to play in the Olympics, so I think it's great that they got the opportunity to do so. We got some good games. We had an upset, Sweden defeating ROC in the gold medal game. So that was great. I mean, you had Sweden winning gold, ROC winning silver, and then Slovakia winning bronze. I don't think we would have gotten something like that if we had NHL players playing. But I think all in all, it was still hockey at the end of the day. We still watched it, and it was tough with the time zones, but we still had a lot of fun. 100%. Megabyte saying, "And Neil, you've been caught in 4K." Yes, yes. Jacob lives in Nova Scotia. Everyone, that is true, Victor. That is true. Jacob says, I stream a Twitch almost every Vegas Golden Knights game. Twitch is Jacob Day 13. So there is that. What is going on? Don't be horrible. Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well this evening. Make sure to leave a like on the stream while you're here. Helps out the channel tremendously. Says, hi, Neil. Thank you so much. Sorry about the Olympics. No worries. It is what it is. It's just hockey at the end of the day. Jacob saying, laugh my ass off, Neil. Yeah, I know. It's great. And I know it's you, Jacob. What's going on, Josh? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well this evening. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. Helped out the channel tremendously. Ray said, Finland got gold. Finland, not Sweden, 1-0. Oh, you're right. I am so sorry. Because I should remember this. Yes, Finland won 2-0 over over ROC in the gold medal game. So it was Finland winning gold, ROC winning silver, and Slovakia defeated Sweden in the bronze medal game 4-0, in which I did a live watch along for that one, to win the bronze medal. So thank you, Don't Be Horrible and Racist, for letting me know that, to clarify that. I do appreciate it. But we are just about a moment or two away, probably, from the start of the second period of our game between the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks took the 1-0 lead on a goal by Derek Grant, and then Logan Couture and Brent Burns were the goal scorers for the San Jose Sharks that gave them the 2-1 lead. So, again, we shall see what happens here in this next 20 minutes of play. Saying, no, this is not Jacob. This is Neil. Jacob, I know it's you, buddy. I know it's you. And the fact that you have made this many accounts and do this, I mean, like I said before, I do feel honored that somebody actually made a fake account of me. It's interesting. Jakob saying, it was like, if NHL players will be there, it will be on the NHL sides rinks. If not, it will be European Olympic sides, but it was already prepared at the time NHL canceled it. Oh, okay. So we had NHL Olympic size. I wonder what would have happened if we did play on Olympic size rinks. Maybe we'll add a little bit more scoring. We'll see. Don't Be Horrible saying, show us your jersey, Neil. It looks nice. Yeah, so this is a Reebok San Jose Sharks jersey that was kind of like a fan thing. The NHL didn't actually have these that the players wore. So this is kind of more of a fan-made thing. So it was actually really, really cool. It is of former Sharks captain and now current Dallas Star Joe Pavelski. So obviously I do have to get a more updated jersey, which I will. But I still have this one. I've had it for a long time. And now it's really big on me. I mean, look at this. I mean, now it's like super big on me. So it's kind of crazy how things have changed in my life. Don't be horrible. I give some people access to documents if want. Obviously, it'll be as a viewer, but no, that's very, very cool and very generous of you, my friend. That is awesome. It is my Sharks jersey. That is correct. They say, so who is going to win We Young Festival? Not me. I'm not sure what you are referring to, Racist. If you could be more specific. Megabyte saying you could still keep track of the standings. All right. That is awesome, Megabyte. Very, very cool indeed. RJ giving us an update for tomorrow. Oilers versus Lightning at 7:30 p.m. Sabres versus Canadiens at 7:30 p.m. Jets versus Stars at 7:30 p.m. And Avalanche versus Red Wings, 7:30 p.m. Kings and Coyotes at 10. So that is, thank you for that. As always, RJ, we appreciate it. Yeah, I got that jersey a while ago. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool indeed. GKG. Not really sure what that means. Not really sure. Neil is a tiny forehead for such a big head. Nice, Neil. Dude, these comments are great today. Are the Maple Leafs, Avalanche, or Capitals the Packers in the NHL? A great team in the regular season, but underachievers in the playoffs when it matters most. I wouldn't necessarily say the Capitals anymore since they did win a cup. Avalanche and Leafs probably a lot more. I would say the Leafs are a lot like the Cowboys, where they have high expectations every year and they don't get it done. So that would probably be the best way I describe the Avalanche. Maybe a little bit more. So we'll see. But we are just about ready to start the second period. The ref is at center ice. He drops the puck, and we are underway here in this second period of our game between the Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks, with the Sharks currently up 2-1. Ray says, it's a giant festival with day to remember on My Chemical Romance. Oh, okay. It's a musical concert. I get it now. Ray says. Obviously, since I didn't hear about it, I will not be going, but that still sounds like a lot of fun. Ray says, are you going? Matt? I'm assuming since you brought it up, you are going. That's my guess. Jakob saying the change rink size is also because the IIHF and NHL rules have been unified recently, and the American-sized rinks should be preferred now or in close future. All right, so we shall see. We shall see how things change with now everybody using the same type of ice. Good night, Neil. This man needs his sleep because my girlfriend won't let me stay up because she wants to sleep. All right, interesting. Jakob telling Neil, THPN would lose the soul in half the comments if I ban Jacob. I'm not going to ban Jacob. That would be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Race said, yep, I'm going. That is awesome, Races. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun, my friend. I really do hope you have a lot of fun, and make sure to let us know how it goes. Megabyte says, soon I will have to leave. No worries, Megabyte. We do appreciate, though, you hanging out with us. And before you go, my friend, make sure to leave a like on the stream. We would appreciate it 100%. Jacob saying, bye, everyone. See you later. No worries, Jacob. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, as always, buddy. Hope you have a good night's rest, my friend. And we'll definitely see you again in the very near future. Megabyte saying, I will stay as long as I can. Appreciate it, Megabyte, 100%. Hope y'all have fun watching and someone do the shit talking for me. Fair enough. There is a shot there by the Ducks. Is stopped and covered by Reimer here, and a shot by Jamie Drysdale. 18-17 to go in this second period. Still 2-1. San Jose over the Anaheim Ducks. I think Megabyte may have just let us know what his real name is. It just says Logan. Megabyte, I'm assuming that's your name. As see, I can already. I'm not showing some of these comments because I know for a fact it's just Jacob on several different accounts, just being a troll, which is what he normally does. So there's that. But as that puck deflects out of play here, we're just talking about Cam Fowler, and now he took that shot there, and we'll see if he's going to be one of those guys that gets moved at the deadline. So Megabyte, let me know it's Logan. So I know now his previous name and now his real name. So there we go. I'm learning a lot about you, Logan. Learning a lot about you. As actually we're getting a penalty here against Barbanov of the Sharks for hooking. So we'll see here again what happened. As he did get the stick under Troy Terry's arm, and the ref definitely had to call it. So less than 2 minutes into the second period, the Anaheim Ducks are now on the power play, their first power play of the night, looking to try to tie the game up at 2. Victor's letting Jacob know that he watched his Vegas Golden Knights King stream. That is awesome. That is very, very cool. As now almost a breakaway chance there, shorthanded by Brent Burns, was snuffed out by the Ducks. They come back into the offensive zone as that drop pass is intercepted, and then Nick Bonino will backhand it all the way down into the Ducks zone. As now Cam Fowler with the puck. Fowler gives it over to the right side. Ducks have the puck now. Tried to drop it off to Terry, and he's able to get it for a second. Loses it. Sharks trying to knock it out of their own zone. Sharks get fighting for it, and then they chip it back out to center ice. The Ducks will once again have to reset. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Victor, it's getting out of hand here. Yes, I know, Jacob. Jacob, buddy, man, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. I mean, dude, it's getting a little bit ridiculous here. It's getting a little bit ridiculous with these comments. I know you guys just saying my name, but still. I love it when I finish all my work in school. My teacher lets us do whatever. Dude, that's the best feeling in the world. That is the best feeling in the world when, you guys get all of your stuff done and go from there. That is absolutely phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal. Yes, so I actually just had to do that because the fact that some of you guys are bombarding the comments and being trolls is getting a little bit ridiculous. I know I don't usually complain that often about it, but since it's happening so often, it's getting a little bit ridiculous, a little bit, because other people are just trying to enjoy the stream and watch the game along with us. As now the Ducks continue to have the puck in the offensive zone. Drysdale on the left side tried to feed it over to Ryan Getzlaf. He gets it back, tried to feed over again. Drysdale top of the point. Ducks still have the puck here. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Gets up with a slap shot, and that one is blocked by Brent Burns. Goes to the side. RJ letting us know. NHL scoreboard. Islanders now up 3-0 in the second period now against the Seattle Kraken. Stop right there, criminal scum. There we go. Lauren asking, favorite Pokemon? Mine are Vaporeon and Lantern. Honestly, Lauren, mine is probably just to be very simple because, things like that. I would say probably Charizard. I would probably say Charizard is my favorite Pokemon, Lauren. Um, as Jacob just exposed himself and let us know that this was just him being annoying. As it's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. As I'm going to do this again because I have no choice. I have really no choice when it keeps getting bombarded like that. What's going on, Justin? As he says, I'm back. No worries, Justin. Justin likes every NHL team. So I get another change for Justin with his profile and also his name. All right. Mine is electric. That is cool. That is cool. Basketball Podcast Network saying go THPN. Awesome. Awesome. Race says it's all about Sharpedo. That's also that's a good choice as well. That is a very, very good choice. Isha saying, thanks to everyone joining us. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Watchalongs every day. He also says good night to Jacob, as Jacob, I think, is definitely going to sleep now. So we'll see about that. But again, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the stream, as Isha pointed out before, and also subscribe. New live watch-alongs of NHL and international games every single day here on the Hockey Podcast Network. So if you want the best coverage of live NHL games, subscribe to THPN 100%. Thank you, Jacob, for the wonderful comment. Appreciate it, my friend. Justin saying, it's Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov in Northern Lights. That is very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. As so now we get subscribed to THPN. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Isha, for saying that, man. Appreciate it. Doing the best that I can, as I always do. Appreciate you saying that. RJ saying Thursday, February 24th, Washington Capitals versus New York Rangers. So there you go. I know the Devils also returned to the ice that night after being off for well over a week. So that is very, very, so that's great. I'm sure I'll let them know. But now a breakaway chance here for Timo Meier. He comes in with a shot, and that one is stopped by Anthony Stolarz. Oh, Timo Meier with an opportunity to double the lead, but Stolarz makes a great pad save. Now an opportunity, tried to feed it over to Getzlaf, and the backhand tried, missed. Now the Sharks look to try to come the other way. They do. It's a 3-on-1. Now 2-on-1 for the Sharks. They come in with a shot there by Meier, and that one is stopped and covered by Stolarz. Great save there. Two big saves by Anthony Stolarz as he stoned Timo Meier not once but twice, preventing him from getting a goal to double the lead. And with 13:50 to go in the second period, it is still 2-1 San Jose. He's saying he loves the photo. It is very cool. In the Kraken game, there hasn't been any penalties. That is interesting. There's been one penalty for each team. Actually, it's been two because both teams got a 5-minute major for fighting, but then both teams have one power play. Neither team has scored. And then, are there some NHL broken stick statistics? Oh, that rhymes. I'm not sure, Jakob. I'm really not sure if there's a statistic for that. I'm sure there is. We'd have to look. But I will be right back as we are going to get another quick word from our wonderful sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook. So shout out to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure when you sign up for DraftKings to use our promo code, which you can see in the bottom right corner, THPN. So 13:50 to go here in this second period of our game between the Sharks and the Ducks. Sharks up 2-1 right now. Timo Meier had two glorious chances right before the commercial break to score and double the lead, but Stolarz made some really good saves. So we got some more comments here. We got a lot more comments here. Let's see here. Victor saying, what are your thoughts about the Vegas Golden Knights Avs game? Who do you think is going to win? My money probably is going to be on Vegas, especially with now that they got Jack Eichel in the lineup and a little bit stronger in net. With Thompson obviously playing pretty well. I'm going to go with Vegas in that one, Victor. RJ saying Thursday, February 24th, as I mentioned before, the Devils are finally back on the ice as they'll take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Dougie Hamilton, after missing 18 games with a broken jaw, will make his long-awaited return to the ice. So that is great. Mike Hoffman letting us know that he likes mayonnaise. That is awesome. Mike, while you're here, buddy, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate it. Jakob's favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. That's always a classic and a good one. One of these songs will be the goal song, I swear. As a shot there by the Ducks, and they score! It's Ricard Raquel in front! And just like that, with just 7 minutes into the second period, the Ducks have tied the game up. It's now 2-2. So we'll see here in just a second a replay. Faceoff was won by Adam Henrique. Ducks set it up right at the blue line. Trevor Zegras took a shot, and then Ricard Raquel, it might have knocked off his stick or his skate. Maybe it's Zegras who gets the goal, but they're celebrating like it's Ricard Raquel. Either way, the Ducks have tied this game up now at 2 goals apiece. The number 67, who has been in a bunch of trade rumors, gets the goal, his 13th of the year. Trevor Zegras and Cam Fowler with assists on that one. I just found out in school I have gym and we have a Mexican gym teacher. Nothing wrong with that at all, Justin. Nothing wrong with that at all. As, unfortunately, Megabyte has to leave. No worries, Megabyte. Thank you so much, boss man, for hanging out with us all night long. We do appreciate it 100%. Make sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps out the channel. Helps out the channel tremendously. Jack Eichel's bad. Go Avs. Thanks for your opinion, though. No worries, Victor. No worries, Victor. Victor, while you're here, my friend, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate it 100%. Jacob went back to his original name. Jacob said, hello, Neil. This better, Neil? Sure. It's fine, Jacob. It's absolutely fine. Victor is going to go with a 4-3 Ducks prediction. All right, Victor. Thank you so much, boss man. We appreciate it. But the Ducks, just about a minute ago, tied the game up on a goal by Ricard Raquel, his 13th of the year. So that's been the only goal we've had here in this second period, and we'll see who gets the next one. So I kind of have to go back to a few moments ago when Anthony Stolarz made two great saves on two great chances by Timo Meier, which could have made it 3-1 Sharks. Instead, the Gaber made 2-1 San Jose, and then moments after that, the Ducks tied it. So sometimes a goaltender can really get things going. As shots are 8-3 in this period in favor of the Ducks. So obviously the Ducks have come out with a lot more energy here in this second period, and they've been rewarded by getting themselves a goal to tie this game up. Is this better now? It's fine, Jacob. It's fine. I know you like to troll a lot, and sometimes you get a little bit out of hand. It's fine, man. It's fine. RJ, football coach. RJ, wrestling coach. All right, RJ, that is awesome. Do you think Krejci will go back to the NHL next season? I think honestly, Jakob, there is definitely the possibility, and if he does, it's probably going to end up being the Bruins again. But I think maybe there's a chance that he probably won't because of his age and where the Bruins are looking. We'll see. Only time will tell. As now Barbanoff goes back to the sin bin already for the second time in this period. As now the Ducks are on a power play. As here comes Zegras. Nice. Tried to make a pass over on a deflection by the Anaheim Ducks player, but it goes wide, and then the Ducks clear it back down into the Sharks clear it back down into the Ducks zone. Now the Ducks look to try to set it up here. Now Zegras coming in with speed, drops over number 12. Gets it over to Matt Nieto. And now here comes down the right side. It's Tomas Hertl shorthanded. He takes a shot, and that one is blocked by the Anaheim defenseman. Good job there by Tomas Hertl. Again, another player with a lot of trade speculation, but also could potentially be signing a long-term deal. It seems like recently that it's more likely he'll sign a long-term deal, but things can definitely change. As we got another new person in chat, Hollywood Big Daddy Trips. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming on and leaving on a comment. We do appreciate it. Saying, go Ducks. Absolutely, love the support for the Anaheim Ducks, man. While you're here, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Let me know when you subscribe so we could shout you out here on the channel, my friend. But thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. We appreciate it. Victor asking, who's your favorite team, Neil? That's a good question, Victor. I've answered it before, but I'll answer it again. My favorite teams are the New Jersey Devils and the San Jose Sharks. So those are the two teams that I support in the National Hockey League. Jacob saying, go Sharks. All right. I should probably watch the game so I see what you're talking about, but I'm too tired from multitasking and turning on the TV. Yeah, Jakob, I can understand it. It can be a little bit tough doing multitasking, especially with the way I'm doing it, but we do appreciate you hanging out and supporting us nonetheless, Jakob, 100%. RJ letting us know it is currently 4-1 Islanders over the Seattle Kraken in the second period. That's the only other game going on right now, as now the Sharks kill that penalty. Is now Barbanoff makes a nice feed in front of Matt Nieto and a great cross-crease save by Stolarz, as Gregor, was the one that got that beautiful pass from Barbanoff. He came out of the box, and Stolarz was able to make a save to once again deny the Sharks of getting a goal. Holy smokes, what a save. Hollywood giving us the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Hollywood. We appreciate it. Love the name, by the way. What's going on, Confinity? Hope you're doing well. Love the profile picture, buddy. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. He says, let's go Sharks. We got another Sharks fan in the chat. While you're here, Confinity, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Helps out the channel tremendously. Hollywood, you are correct. That was indeed a very nice save from Anthony Stolarz. He's made 3 big-time saves in this period to prevent the Sharks from scoring multiple times. So very, very impressive. Victor says, I only like the Sharks because they have Brent Burns. It's a pretty likable player, honestly. Good player to like, my friend, 100%. But we get a stoppage of play here, and we will be right back as we get another word from our sponsors. So shout out as always to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure when you sign up for DraftKings to use our promo code THPN. So the Sharks are now going on a 4-minute power play as Radim Šimek actually got clipped in the mouth and drew blood right before we went to commercial break. And so the Sharks, who had 2 shots on goal and are 0 for 1 in the power play, now have a chance with a very long power play opportunity to try to regain the lead here. Just let me know it's 4-1 still. Islanders over the Seattle Kraken. Thank you for that. Victor saying, bye, I have to leave. Good night. Thank you so much, Victor, for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. Is THPN streaming the Vegas Golden Knights Avs game? I believe we are. Doing that game. So stay tuned. It's a one-time shot there by Tomas Hertl is stopped by Stolarz. And now the Ducks are going to be able to get it and chip it back into the Shark zone. Jakob saying Hertl doesn't use RBS speeder burn anymore. That is pretty funny, Jakob. That is pretty funny. It's a one-time shot by Timo Meier. It's stopped and covered by Stolarz. So a good save there. Confinity saying, let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely, Confinity. Again, make sure to leave a like and sub to the channel if you haven't already. He's saying, what a game. Subscribe and like if you have not already. Neil is a beauty. Thank you so much, Isha. Appreciate it. Again, like and subscribe, guys. And if you do subscribe, make sure to let me know in the chat. We'll shout you out here on the channel. And also, guys, if you do want to donate, you don't have to. But if you do, we'll obviously see it on the screen. And we appreciate any donation as well, 100%. Sharks right now with the puck. Gregor over the left side gets it to Meier. Now over to 14. Takes a wrist shot. That one is blocked by a Ducks player. Sharks try to keep it in the zone here, looking to try to set it up once again. But the Ducks intercept it and will fire it all the way back down to James Reimer. He'll actually have to make a save and then hold it while his team comes back to regroup. 2:40 to go on the power play. 7:55 to go in the second. Game currently still tied at 2 goals apiece. As RJ said, 2022. I'm not sure what you mean, RJ. I'm not sure what you mean. But the Sharks have the puck right now. Gregor on the left side. Gregor fakes it. Now gets it back top of the point. Gets it over. Takes a wrist shot. That one goes wide of the net. Ducks are able to get there. Try to fire it off the boards. And it'll flag off the boards and out. Go all the way back down. The Sharks will once again have to regroup. Mario Ferraro now behind the net waiting for his team to set up. Yes, that is my name. As now the Sharks come in. Gregor on the right side gets over to Tomas Hertl. Hertl backhands it, tried to get it to Meier. Good job by Burns to keep it in. Couture fires it at the net. That one is stopped, and the follow-up try is covered before there can be one. And so we'll get another face-off in the Duck zone. 7:03 to go in the second period. 1:48 remaining on the Sharks' 4-minute power play. Game still tied at 2 goals apiece. Victor saying, also, I used to like the Devils because they had Martin Brodeur. Again, another good guy to be a fan of. Arguably one of the greatest goaltenders in NHL history. In my opinion, the greatest goaltender ever played the position. He was tremendous, and obviously we could use someone like him right now in net. Would be great. Lauren says, I love Rickard Rakell and Trevor Zegras so much. Lauren, do not blame you. 2 great players for the Anaheim Ducks. As that shot there by the Sharks is stopped by Stolarz, and the Ducks are able to clear it again into the Shark zone. Yes, Jacob, I do recognize that you're here. I also recognize the other accounts that you're using and all of that. So don't think that I don't recognize this. Birds get stopped. Follow-up try in the backhand by Couture, and that one just goes wide as Stolarz was out of position. Oh, that was a great chance there for the Sharks. Timo Meier, top of the point to Burns. Over to Meier again. Gets it on the left side. Barbanoff with it now. Barbanoff over the left faceoff circle. Top gets it behind the net to Couture. Now to Meier. Slap shot by Burns. That would have stopped. Follow-up try there on the rebound. And they score! It's Logan Couture. His second of the night. And with 6:16 to go in the second period, the Sharks on the power play regain the lead. It's now 3-2. As Couture buried it on the rebound, and gives the Sharks the lead back as it started with just Barbanoff on the right faceoff circle, gave it to Couture behind the net, fed it over on the left side to Meyer, one-time pass to Burns on the slap shot, and then Couture standing right on the right side in front of the net was able to pick it up on the rebound and knock in the loose garbage to give the Sharks the lead back. So Logan Couture, the captain, leading by example as he's gotten the Sharks back the lead here with 6:16 to go in the second period. 2002 NHL Titans Stadium Series game, Tampa Bay Lightning versus Nashville Predators, Saturday, February 26th. Yeah, this Saturday, 7:30 p.m., the Stadium Series game. That should be a big one. I would expect that we're doing a live watch-along for that one. We shall see. Hollywood said score Sharks. Yes, the Sharks have taken a lead. Luke Couture is 17th of the year on the power play, assisted by Brent Burns and Timo Meier. So Burns, I believe, has points on all three goals. He has a goal and 2 assists in this one, while Timo Meier gets his second point. He has 2 assists, and Logan Couture gets his second point of the night as he has himself 2 goals. Victor saying, in my opinion, Patrick Waugh was the best. I could see where people would make the argument with that. He's won more Stanley Cups. But when you look at also the statistic-wise, Victor, most of the statistics were broken by a lot by Martin Brodeur. But I can also understand your argument, Victor, 100%. As Jacob is now using one of his other accounts here to post some comments, as he always does. Beer Sports Whatever podcast saying, wow, yes, it was a very nice goal there by Logan Couture. Sharks most career multi-goal games on the road. Logan Couture, this has become his 24th multi-goal game of his Sharks career. He is only 6 behind Patrick Marleau for the all-time lead, as Marleau has 30. As we get a stoppage of play here, 5:45 to go. In this second period, the Sharks just regained the lead on a power play goal, his second of the night, by Logan Couture. And with that little break in the action, we are going to get another quick word from our sponsors. So again, shout out to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure when you sign up for DraftKings to use our promo code THPN. So we got a little less than 6 minutes to go here in this second period. The Sharks have just retaken the lead on a power play goal by Logan Couture, his second of the game, and that's where we are right now with the score currently being 3-2. Jakob saying, Zegers makes my hands feel like stiff tentacles. That is a sus thing to say, Jakob. Very sus, but he is a very, very talented player, has scored and assisted on some incredible goals this year, and is one of the major future superstars of this game and of USA Hockey. Looking forward to seeing what he can do long term. Lauren, obviously not happy, saying, pathetic, pathetic, pathetic by my Anaheim Ducks. This is a must-win game as now the Ducks come into the zone, trying to feed it over to an open Ducks player, but it goes wide. And now the Sharks come in with a chance here. Logan Couture on the right face-off circle with a shot, and that one is sticked aside by Stolars, as Couture was looking for the hat trick goal there. But it's a must-win game for us, and we have allowed the Sharks to lead 3-2. I apologize for yelling, but this team sometimes makes me want to. Lauren, I 100% appreciate your passion and your desire to want the Ducks to be good. And it sucks when you're a fan and there's nothing really that we can do. But I do appreciate it and can understand it 100%. RJ let me know it's still currently 4-1 Islanders over the Seattle Kraken in the second period. The shots on goal are currently 27-13 in favor of the Islanders. So it looks like the Islanders are finally beating a team that they're better than. So that's got to be a little at least a good thing. Got to be at least a little bit of a good thing for the Islanders, who have continued to struggle since the season began. Lauren's saying we are not the Coyotes or the Canadians, but still, this team makes me want to yell. I apologize for yelling. Lauren, just know you don't have to apologize for yelling. Yelling is actually, recommended here. It's a good form of getting your frustration out when your team's not doing well. You probably haven't seen it, but I've done several live watch-alongs of Devils games here where I've gotten very mad and I've been yelling, and you guys are actually seeing me yell. So it's actually a good thing. So you don't have to apologize for it. And you guys are much better than the Coyotes and Canadians. I mean, my New Jersey Devils are much closer to those teams than the Ducks are right now. So don't worry about it. And look, you still got 4:15 to go in this second period and the whole third period, and you're only down by a goal. So a lot of hockey left to play in this one, Lauren. You just got to keep the faith. You just got to keep the faith. As now the Ducks trying to come the other way. Shots are now 14-9 in this period in favor of the Sharks. So after the Ducks got off to a good start in this period and were able to tie the game, the Sharks have been the better team and have actually created some good chances, and they scored on the power play to regain the 1-goal lead. As we get a face-off here in the Shark zone with 3:55 to go in the second period. Still 3-2 Sharks. Jakob saying, yeah, that's why my hands are tentacles compared to him. I don't know if I've seen something like Ziegler's hands before. It's just wow. Yeah, man, the way he's been able to control the puck with such ease and such skill and score some highlight reel goals is absolutely tremendous. It's now a shot there by the Ducks, and Raquel buries it. As the Ducks won it off the faceoff, for some reason the Sharks were caught out of position. Raquel was all alone on the right side and beat James Reimer, glove-sided in, and with 3:51 to go in the second, Raquel's second goal of the game and second of the period ties the game up at 3. So there you go, Lauren. Just after we talked, Raquel beats Reimer near side, glove side, to get his second of the game, second of the period to tie it up. So there you go. But yeah, Zegras is absolutely phenomenal, man. He's absolutely phenomenal. RJ let us know it is now 4-1 Islanders after 2 periods of play, with the shots on goal being 27-15. Thank you, as always, RJ, for the updates. We appreciate it. Jakob saying compared to his. Yep. Hollywood is pumped up, saying score Ducks. So there you go, Hollywood. You got to be pumped up about that one. Raquel, second of the game, 14th of the year, assisted by former New Jersey Devil Adam Henrique, who I still very much miss because I feel like that his goal scoring presence would definitely be valuable on a young Devils team right now. But he's been a very solid player. Lauren, let me know. What are your opinion? What is your honest opinion of Adam Henrique? Let me know. From a Ducks perspective, obviously. As now Barbanov comes the other way at center ice for the Sharks, but is taken away by Fowler. Now the Ducks will set up in their own zone. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the second period. The Ducks have just tied the game again on the second goal of the night from Raquel. So if Raquel's going to get traded, he's upping his trade stock quite a lot with a multi-goal game tonight. Now 23 with the shot. That one gets blocked. Opportunity again for the Ducks, and a great diving pad save there by Reimer as he pulled out the butterfly and made a great save to deny. I believe that was Silverberg with that shot, but Optimus Rhyme coming up with a big-time save there to deny the Ducks the chance to get their first lead of the night. As Middleton might have slowed it down just a tad bit, but nonetheless, James Reimer with a good save. So Reimer in his second stint with the San Jose Sharks. He came over to the Sharks in a trade back in 2016 with the Toronto Maple Leafs and was the backup to Martin Jones, helping the Sharks reach the Stanley Cup Finals that year, their first and only time they've been in the finals. So that is a fun fact for all of you lovely hockey fans out there. Now the Ducks with a chance. That shot gets blocked. Now the Sharks look to try to chip it out, and they do. Do you know Zach Bell? Hope I didn't mess up his name, a.k.a. Always Hockey. I have heard of him, Jakob. Why do you ask? Let me know. Why do you ask? Out of curiosity. as that shot by the Ducks is blocked and goes all the way back down to the Duck zone. Good to see you, Donnell. I see that you changed your profile picture, buddy. Hope you're doing well this evening, my friend. Thank you so much, as always, for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it 100%. He says, what up, Neil? How's it going? Just got home from work, back on my first day from work from vacation. Well, Donnell, good to see you as always, buddy. Hopefully work wasn't too hard for you this evening, but thank you so much for hanging out with us as you always do. Make sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Helps out tremendously. He says also, gonna watch the Islanders versus Kraken on NHL 66 since the game is not on MSG Plus. It is on ESPN Plus. If you have ESPN Plus, you can watch it, but if not NHL 66, it is, Donnell, in case you don't know, it is 4-1 Islanders over the Kraken after 2 periods of play. So they're currently at intermission break. As it looks like we're getting a penalty here against the Sharks, it's Nick Bonino going to the sin bin. So with 1:56 to go in this second period, the Ducks, who just tied the game up at 3, now have an opportunity on the power play to see if they can get their first lead of the night here. And so we get a little bit of stoppage as Reimer's getting his helmet fixed. To answer your question, Jacob, I would imagine so. If it is, haven't gotten any message from it in quite some time. And I do see your comment, and I see you, buddy. I see you. But this also could be a good thing here, as both teams will get some rest and kind of figure out what they want to do on the penalty kills and power play. Jakob saying because of hands and stick work. Yeah, no, he's very, very good at what he does as well, Jakob. And I guess you could say that's what reminds him a little bit. Is James Reimer's actually using a generic helmet here. I guess that might be his backup helmet, as his actual helmet looks like there's some complications with it. So they'll see if they can fix it, while Reimer uses his backup helmet for now, which is just a plain white helmet that you would see from like some kid playing midget hockey. Like, that's what it looks like. Ducks are 0 for 2 on the power play with only 2 shots on goal. As now we'll see if the Sharks can kill this off, as the Ducks have a big opportunity to grab a late goal and some momentum going into the third period, looking for their first lead. Try to make a feed in front. Raquel with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Raquel looking for his third goal of the period, which would get him the hat trick. Trevor Zegras tried to keep it in, but it was blocked. Now the Ducks will have to go back into their own zone. 1:22 to go here in the second period. 1:25 to go on the power play here for the Ducks. As now backhand pass, that one misses. Will it go in? Nope. Keeps it in. Then I'll get to your comment in just a moment. As now the Sharks looking to try to get it out. They cannot. Ducks keep it in. Trevor Zegras with a slap shot, and that one might have rang off the post. Oh, I think Zegras might have beat Reimer as a feed in front to Raquel, and that one gets deflected out of play. 1:01 to go on the power play, 57.6 to go in the second, as the Ducks looked like they may have had a goal, but they got denied there. Donnell says, thanks for notice my new profile pic. It's me holding my PS4 special edition copy of Horizon Forbidden West that I picked up from Best Buy on Friday of the day of the release. That is awesome, Donnell. Absolutely love that, my friend. Oh, and Neil, Henrique was a good player for the Devils back then. Sucks they traded him. Yeah, it is. It does suck at the end of the day, since Sami Vatanen isn't even on the team anymore. But sometimes you got to make those moves in the hope that the team gets better, and everybody makes mistakes. There's a slap shot there by Troy Terry, and that one missed the net, but just barely. What's going on, Abel? Hope you're doing well today, my friend. Thank you so much for coming on and leaving out a comment. We do appreciate it. Abel, while you're here, make sure to leave a like on the stream and also subscribe. And if you do subscribe, let me know in the chat and we'll shout you out here. Who do you think will win this game? I'm still hopeful that the Sharks are going to win this one. It's still 3-3 right now. Abel, so I'll answer your question again. Yes, I do think I'm going to go with the San Jose Sharks still, Abel. So hopefully that answers your question, buddy. Adam Henrique is playing well tonight. This team has potential with Zegras and Raquel, but I think Dallas Eakins is holding the team back. Yeah, Lauren, it may be time for the Ducks to make a coaching change to take them to the next level. But that will do it here for the second period of play, as there'll be 4 seconds to go on the Ducks power play. But after 2 periods of play It is now 3-3. So the Ducks scored 2 of the 3 goals in that period, both by Ricard Raquel. Logan Couture added his second of the game on a power play, which made it 3-2. But we are all squared up at 3 after 40 minutes of play. So this should be an exciting third period of action here when these teams get back on the ice in about 15 minutes or so. But Lauren, you might be right. It might be time for a coaching change. We'll see. What's going on, Andrew? Great to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you so much as always for coming on and saying hi. We do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as always. I'm doing pretty well tonight, Andrew. Excited as always to do live watch-alongs. I'm actually pretty happy to be back doing some NHL games after I did some Olympic games last week. But obviously, I'm looking forward to this. Definitely, probably the next one I'm going to do is going to be earlier in the evening for me. So like a 7 o'clock game or maybe even an afternoon game if I do it on the weekend, just so that it doesn't take so much of a toll on my sleep schedule. Neil, what kind of Sharks jersey is that you wearing? Well, Dano, you actually asked this question the last time I did a Sharks live watch along. It is a fan-made jersey that Reebok made for every NHL team way back when Reebok was doing NHL jerseys. This is of Joe Pavelski, so this is a pretty old one from like 2016, 2015. But it's the only Sharks jersey I have, and I still rock it to this day, my friend. You are having red wine tonight? I am having wine, but I'm actually having the white tonight. I'm going to have the white. A little bit lighter for me tonight. Zach, good to see you back in the chat, buddy. Says Sharks need to win more. Absolutely. They need to win, period, Zach. They've lost 5 in a row? They haven't won since they got back from the All-Star break. They need to turn it around, and hopefully they can get it going in the third and win this one 100%. Abel saying, who is playing better this period? I would say the Ducks were the better team in that period. They scored 2 of the 3 goals. They got their shots going. They got off to a good start in that period, struggled in the midway point of it, but then at the end, were able to get a late goal and tie the game up. So I would definitely say the Ducks were the better team in that period. Andrew saying, what a game this was. Yeah, no, it's been a really good game after 40 minutes of play. We had 3 goals in the first, and then we had 3 more in the second. So we've gotten 6 in total. Both teams even at 3 goals apiece. Should be an exciting third period, Andrew. Now saying, so Bo, the Heritage jerseys were released last Thursday. The Sabres and Maple Leafs have messaged you the photos on Twitter. What are your thoughts on both jerseys? I said it before that, with the Sabres one, very, very clean. Looks like the road version of their Winter Classic jersey they wore in 2018. As far as the Maple Leafs are concerned, it looks very bland. I know they went with the Toronto Arenas look, but it looks very bland. And that's really the way I'm going to look at it. It's just another one of those where Adidas didn't do enough, I would say. Gregor is cursed. Yeah, Zach, Gregor is cursed in this game. He's had at least 2 or 3 chances to score on point-blank chances where 9 times out of 10 he scores, but Anthony Stolarz has made some big-time saves 100%. Jakob says, yep, Zegras reminds me of Bell, like he does cool and fancy things with a stick, but is just for the effect, not really useful in game and also harder to do, still cool though. That said, however. Yeah, no, it's very, very cool. Also, Pavel Barber as well makes a lot of those moves, and I know Pavel Barber for a fact can do those in games because he's done them, so Pavel Barber is another guy that does that a lot. Andrew said, I just did. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. There you go, Neil, drinking that wine in that pretty glass. Yep, simple white Villa Piano wine in this very basic glass tonight, as I always do, Danelle. Zegras manages to implement it in the NHL games. That's just awesome. He's probably done a lot in practice and has a lot of experience with it. And practice makes perfect, Jakob. It's a pretty good example of it. And the podcast on the Soda Pod. Yeah, I was a guest on the latest episode of the Soda Pod, so you guys can go check that out. We talked Olympic hockey, some wild hockey, also talked about the Devils a little bit. It was a lot of fun, and you guys should definitely go check that out. Zach asked me, what's your Twitter handle? Where? Well, Zach, I'll put it in the chat right now. All right. So there you go, guys. That is my Twitter, my personal Twitter handle at THENVPSHOW. So Zach, that answers your question. And on my profile, you'll see the podcast that I'm the host of, the Devil's State of Mind podcast, which you guys should go follow as well. Covers all things New Jersey Devils if you guys want to check that out. So Zach, make sure to drop me a follow and I'll follow you back later on. Neil, what are your thoughts on the Yankees retiring? Paul O'Neill's 21, but the Yankees got to stop retiring a lot of numbers already. Yeah, Danelle, I think it's about time that Paul O'Neill got his number retired. I think he definitely deserves it. I hope that Bernie Williams is the next one after him. But yeah, the Yankees do retire a lot of numbers. Sure enough, they're going to start running out of numbers to have for players. But, it is what it is. But Paul O'Neill definitely deserves it, and I'm glad he's finally getting his recognition. Justin saying, I'm still watching. I'm just not chatting because I'm talking to my friend. Justin, no worries, man. I know, Jacob does the same thing a bunch of times as well. Just the fact that you guys are still hanging out with us and giving us views and likes and everything like that, we appreciate 100%. The Leafs jersey looks crap. It does. Very bland, very bland. Zach saying, where is your Sharks mug? I actually don't have one, unfortunately, Zach, but I should. I should get one, man. I will in the future. You need lots of Sharks swag. Yeah, I mean, I do have a Sharks fan territory poster in the other room. I got the Sharks jersey. I do have a hat as well. But you're right, Zach. I do need to get some more Sharks jerseys. And again, guys, make sure to follow my Twitter handle here at THENVPSHOW. Interesting. I got the text on Instagram from Josh today. Oh, it's very cool, Andrew. That's very, very cool indeed. Do you play hockey, Neil? To answer your question, Jakob, I did play hockey for a little while. I actually started to learn how to skate when I was about 13, 14 years of age. So I obviously decided to what's it called? I decided to start late, and I played 1 year of spring high school hockey as a goalie. Just wanted to experience it. Got one win in my career. And that was about as far as I went with playing hockey, Jakob. But I did play a little bit, and I was proud that I got to do so 100%. RJ saying, MLB baseball canceled in 2020. Has it been officially canceled? I haven't seen anything. Let me look. That would blow my mind if that was the case. I don't know. I don't have anything at the moment. But, yeah, I have that. But hopefully that's not the case. It'd definitely be a weird spring and summer if we didn't have what used to be America's national pastime. But it is what it is. Let's see here. Just saying, I started playing hockey when I was 1. That is remarkable. Remarkable, Justin. Zach says, you and I definitely need to connect. Yeah, absolutely, Zach. Like I said, at THENVPSHOW, just follow me on there, and I will follow you back later on tonight after the stream ends, because obviously I can't be on my phone too much right now. What's going on, Amex? Hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you so much for coming on and leaving on a comment. We appreciate Amex. While you're here, my friend, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. And if you do subscribe, Amex, let me know in the chat and we'll shout you out here on the stream. Let's see. RJ said MLB baseball canceled 2022 February 26th. Andrew says they canceled spring training. Oh, they canceled spring training. Well, again, I haven't got anything on my phone, but I'll definitely check that out later. Actually, I'll look it up right now while I got a little bit of time here. I don't really have anything that says anything like that, but I guess we'll see how things progress over the next couple of days. We'll go from there. Yes, Jacob, I know you're still here, buddy. I know you're still here. Jakob saying, that's cool. A goalie. Yeah. I mean, obviously, being a fan of the Devils, watching the legendary Martin Brodeur play as long as he did, I did become a fan of the goaltending position, and that was the position I wanted to play, and I really love playing it. It's one of the most fun positions to play in all of sports, 100%. We got a new subscriber in the chat, Amex. Thank you so much, my friend, for subscribing. everybody welcome Amex to the channel, the newest subscriber of the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Amex, thank you so much, buddy. We got new live watch-alongs every single day here on the Hockey Podcast Network, covering every single team in the National Hockey League, including the Anaheim Ducks. I'm trying to do one game from every single team in the NHL. And the Ducks I haven't done yet this year, but I'm doing this one, and I'm very much enjoying myself. And what's crazy also, guys, is this. It's still not even midnight here, and we're already getting close to the start of the third period. So this game's gone by pretty quickly. So maybe I won't have to go to bed too late tonight, which would actually be kind of nice. Considering also the fact that I've slept over 9 hours in each of the last 2 nights. So it's kind of interesting how my sleep has been a little bit interesting of late. But Jakob said, nevertheless, I have to sleep now. Thanks for answering my weird questions and the stream. Jakob, no worries, my friend. You are a great supporter. Thank you so much, boss man, for hanging out with us as you always do. Make sure to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next live watch along, my friend. You have a good night, sir. Zach said, I think I am following you. My Twitter handle is ZachMan200. Let me double check for you, buddy. Let me double check. Double check right now. Let's see here. Stand by for a minute, Zach, while I double check. First of all, I'm just going to retweet. I got Neil Rowland. So we got somebody who's a Giants fan. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. There we go. We got that. But Zach, why don't I actually look you up while I'm, let's see, Zachman 200. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Well, Zach, I just followed you on Twitter, so you can just follow me back. And so we got that going. Awesome. Andrew welcoming Amex. So is Jakob before he goes to sleep. Now he's going to sleep. Good night, Jakob. Thank you so much, as always, boss man, for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Another thing, to me, the Mets need some numbers retired. The Mets need a lot of things, but yeah, definitely retiring some numbers would be nice. Maybe with Steve Cohen now as the new owner, they can start to do that a little bit more. So, we'll see. We shall see, Danelle. Just saying, me and my friend Anthony are planning on going to Egypt. That sounds like a lot of fun, Justin. Hopefully you have a great time when you go. And saying, tomorrow I'm going out for his belated birthday breakfast from my neighbor. That sounds like fun as well, Andrew. Hope you enjoy yourself for that one 100%, my friend. Again, Jakob, have a good night, boss man. Thank you so much, as always, for hanging out with us. Zach followed me back. Thank you so much, Zach. Zach, my friend, while you're here, while you're on my account, make sure you also follow the Devil's State of Mind podcast, which is on the Hockey Podcast Network. And if you could also, if any of you guys, if you don't mind, if you could go and type in the Devil's State of Mind podcast on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify, leave me a 5-star rating. I would appreciate that 100%. Yes, Jacob, you continue to post these comments. I see them, buddy. I really do. I really do. And, some of them I'm not going to share here on, people could see it anyway, but some of them I'm just not going to share, my friend. I'm just not going to share. Andrew, don't even get involved, buddy. It's been going like you should have seen it back in the first period of this stream. It was getting way out of hand before. RJ saying Mets canceled 2022 spring training. Again, I didn't see anything for that, but maybe things will become more clear at maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see, RJ. But thank you as always, boss man, for your updates in sports. We appreciate it. Lauren saying, between 13 seconds, 4th and 26, which is more heartbreaking way to lose a playoff game? Probably with 4 seconds left to go. I'm assuming that was like 13, 14, 26. I would probably say 4 seconds to go is probably the most heartbreaking way to lose a playoff game. That would be my answer to that question, Lauren. Zach saying, if you look at the pic on my profile on Twitter, it's me and William Eklund. I did see that. It's very, very cool. William Eklund currently, he's back over in Sweden playing for Djurgårdens. While after he got a little bit of time to play in the NHL with the Sharks earlier this year, but he's definitely a top goal scorer, the top prospect for the Sharks, and I'm sure that the what's it called? I'm sure the Sharks are going to be very excited to have him long term. It's going to be a lot of fun. As RJ said, New York Islanders 4-2 against the Seattle Kraken now in the third period. Yes, as I will double check here, as it is currently 4-2 Islanders about 4 minutes into the third period. So that game is already rocking and rolling in third period, but we are about 2-3 minutes away from the start of the third period here of our game between the Sharks and the Ducks, all tied up at 3. So we'll see what both teams can do here in this final 20 minutes of play. That was your Twitter or your Instagram. Again, my Twitter is this. This is my Twitter, Andrew. And my Instagram, let me show you real quick. So the first one is my Twitter handle at THENVPSHOW. And this, Andrew, is my personal Instagram account at NVPQB11. So there you go. Those are my two personal socials you can follow me on. And you could also follow the Devil's State of Mind on both of those, at Devil's State on Twitter and at Devil's State of Mind on Instagram. So you can check those out as well. Lauren saying 13 seconds was Chiefs-Bills and 4th and 26 was Packers-Eagles. I got you now. Both games went to overtime after these plays. I was asking which loss was more heartbreaking and what is more heartbreaking. No, I would say, man, it's tough. I would say probably 4th and 26 because the fact that you let them convert on a 4th and 26 is absolutely ridiculous. But then again, 13 seconds when the game was all but won for the Bills, definitely heartbreaking, but I'd say probably 4th and 26, Lauren. What's going on, Denton? Thank you so much for the comment, man. We appreciate it. Another new person in the chat, another Sharks fan. We do appreciate Denton. While you're here, boss man, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. And if you subscribe, let me know in the chat and we'll shout you out here on the podcast. We'll shout you out here, on the YouTube channel. Man, Noah Gregor can't buy a goal. Yeah, I know. Zach and I were talking about that a few moments ago. Noah Gregor is been so unlucky in this game. He's had 2 or 3 chances. It would not surprise me if he ended up getting himself a big goal tonight. It'd be absolutely impressive if he could do so. I would definitely I wouldn't be totally surprised, but yeah, he's had a lot of bad luck in this one in particular. This is the backup account for Jacob saying, hey, Neil, I'm sorry what the fake account is saying, and I promise it's not me. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of blocking people, but if it continues up, that's probably what I'm going to have to do. I mean, I can't constantly, be dealing with the nonsense. But I know it just comes with the territory when you're on here on YouTube. If you ask any popular YouTuber when they get these type of, comments, it happens. It happens, my friend. But we are just about ready to get going here for this third period. The ref is at center ice. He drops the puck, and we are underway here in the third period of our game between the Ducks and the San Jose Sharks. Both teams tied at 3 goals apiece. So we'll see what both teams have in store for us in these final 20 minutes of action. We got another new subscriber in the chat, Denton. Thank you so much, Denton, for subscribing. Everyone say welcome to Denton, the newest subscriber of the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. He says, yeah, I subbed. I just changed my name from Jack Olson. I said, watch out for Yuri Slavkovsky, and went out and was a goal per game in the Olympics. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Denton. Nonetheless, man, really do appreciate it, my friend. Also, hope you leave a like on the stream as well. Helps out the channel 100%. What is going on, John? He says, hey, everyone, what final score predictions do we all have? I'm gonna go with the Sharks to win 4-3 in overtime. I still think this is going to be an overtime game, John. But what do you think, man? And while you're here, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. And when you subscribe, while you also give us your score prediction, John, make sure to let us know that you do subscribe so we could shout you out here on the channel. It's the second time it happened. It happens a lot. It happens a lot to people. People get hacked. People get fake accounts. It happens, man. Just saying, game over. Nope. It is about 90 seconds into the third period. Game still tied at 3 goals apiece here. Justin saying welcome, saying Denton welcome. Yep. So is Andrew. Love it. Lauren saying, all right, Anaheim Ducks, time to show what you got. Let's get this win and beat the Sharks. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, Lauren, since I am a Sharks fan, but I love your passion for your Anaheim Ducks, my friend. RJ saying, Gerald Williams, former New York Yankees outfielder, died today at the age of 55. So rest in peace, the former New York Yankees outfielder, Gerald Williams. Gone, 55 years of age. Damn, man, that is way, way, way too young. So that is some sad news here in the sports world. You really hate to see it, man. You really, really do. So thoughts and prayers go out to the Williams family during this very, very sad and difficult time. But back here to our game, 2 minutes into the third period here of our game, Sharks versus Ducks game, currently tied at 3 goals apiece. Rickard Rakell has 2 of the 3 goals for the Ducks, while Logan Couture has 2 of the 3 goals for the Sharks. So we'll see if either one of those guys get themselves a third goal here and get themselves a hat trick. Amex saying, I agree, Lauren. Let's kick some shark butt, go Ducks. So we got some more Ducks fans in the chat. Amex is one of the new subscribers from tonight. Thank you again, Amex. We do appreciate your support. We appreciate all your guys' support. Today is Mike Bossy Day. Yes, it is, not on the East Coast, but it was 02/22/2002, which I think is the last time we have that much that much same number on a calendar date in the 21st century. I believe that was what I was told, something ridiculous like that. But it's a great day. It's a great day, and hopefully you guys enjoyed your 2022 day as well. Andrew saying, R.I.P. Williams. The shot there by Rickard Rakell is stopped in the breadbasket of Reimer. And so we get a face-off here in the Shark zone. 17:25 to go in the third period. Good night, everyone. I have school tomorrow. And also, Neil, if you can you block that fake account of me? You don't have to. I'll see what happens. I'll see what happens, Jacob. But thank you as always, man. Have a good night. And good to see you as always, buddy. John says, I have a friend at the game, so I'm going to go for the Ducks to support her. But let's see. Awesome, John. And again, boss man, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe if you haven't already. And for anybody that's new, leave a like on the stream if you like what you see, and also subscribe. And if you do subscribe, let me know in the chat, and we'll shout you out here on the stream right here on this chat. As now the Sharks come into the zone, Timo Meier fed it over to Hurdle, but is broken up. Now the Ducks look to come the other way. It's a 4-on-2 for the Ducks. Now coming into the zone, Silverberg tried to feed it in front, and that one deflected wide. And also, guys, if you feel like donating, you don't have to, but we have it there. If you guys feel like want to donate, you're more than welcome to. We'll get a notification right away, and we'll shout you out on the channel as well. Thanks, Neil. This is awesome. You are very good at stream. Well, thank you so much, Beer Sports, whatever podcast, as always, for showing your support. Means the world to me, man. And try to do the best that I can to give you guys the best broadcast of every game that I do. And I love interacting with you guys, and it's a lot of fun. But thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. 100%. Amex thinks it might go to OT. I do agree. I said 4-3 San Jose in overtime. Lauren telling Amex, absolutely, this is a must-win for Anaheim. I don't think Lauren has stressed it enough how much of this game is a must-win for the Anaheim Ducks. And it's a must-win for the San Jose Sharks as well, I might add. Amex is hoping for a Rickard Rakell hat trick. He's already had a chance in this period to score, but we'll see if he continues to have his good fortunes here in this one and get the hat trick. Jacob, let Andy, a.k.a. Productions, let us know. Also know about this fake account. All right, Jacob, thank you for that, boss man. Andrew saying hi to the Beer Sports Whatever podcast. It's what I love about you guys. You guys say hi to each other. You ask each other how you guys are doing. Absolutely love the support you give each other. RJ saying New York Islanders 4, Seattle Kraken 2, still in the third period. Shots are currently 28-21 in favor of the Islanders. So there we go. We got 15:44 to go here in this third period of our game. Game tied currently at 3 goals apiece here between the Sharks and the Ducks. As that shot there by Brent Burns was kicked aside by Stolarz. Now the Sharks are fighting for with the Ducks, but the Ducks now get the puck, and Troy Terry will take his time and then fire it back down on the left side, gets over to 12 of the Ducks in the offensive zone. He tried to stop there, but it was broken up immediately by the Sharks. Burns gets it over. Timo Meier loses the puck, and now it's a foot race to see who gets the puck, but Stolarz is going to play it for Anaheim, and now the Ducks will look to try to come the other way. So now Fowler over to Ryan Getzlaf, fakes a move around Burns, then goes back to the right and loses the puck off a good stick lift by Burns. Ducks keep it in now. Troy Terry, 9 feet over to the right side and to number 12 on the sharp angle try, but Reimer makes the save. And now the Sharks have to come the other way as Shivik lost the puck, and then the Ducks back in the offensive zone. Number 12 with a wrist shot, and that one is sticked aside by Reimer. Ducks keeping it in the zone now. 74 around the, tried to feed it around the boards, but it's broken up by the Sharks, excuse me. Sharks just able to get it out of the zone here. So now 76 will control it for Anaheim. Anaheim tried to pay it off the boards, intercepted by Radim Shimmick. Number 51 comes in. Tried to feed it pass. No one's deflected in front. It gets broken up. And now we got a penalty coming up here. And it's going to be a hooking call against the Ducks with 14:25 to go in this period. And we'll see who's the culprit here for Anaheim. Yes, I did say Anaheim. But it looks like it's Benoit getting his second penalty of the game, number 86 on the Ducks, and he'll go to the sin bin with 14:25 to go. Gets a 2-minute penalty for hooking. So now the Sharks with a big chance here on the power play to see if they can regain the lead again. Alex says, I don't know what to say. This game is big. Keep it together, Ducks. So we got the Ducks fans in here showing their support. But the Sharks have the puck right now as they start their power play. Burns with a one-time pass over there. That one is stopped by Stolarz. And then the rebound try is just cleared away. As now the Sharks try to keep it in. Timo Meier has it. Tried to drop it off the hurdle. He gets it. Tried to feed it through his legs. Lost it. And then the Ducks clear it back down into the offensive zone. So a good chance within the first 20 seconds there twice for the Sharks. But they could not cash in. Barbanoff coming into the offensive zone, chips it in. He'll be the first to get to that puck, goes around the net, holds it now slowly, gets it over to Hurdle, now to Burns. Brent Burns feeds it over to Couture. Excuse me, that's Timo Meier. Timo Meier now with it. Top of the point again to Burns. Back over to Timo Meier. He's on the right faceoff circle. Takes a wrist shot. That one is blocked in front. And the Ducks 38 will get it, and he'll fire it back down into the Shark zone and clear. 1 minute to go on the power play for San Jose. 13:25 to go in the third period. Our game between the Ducks and Sharks still tied at 3 goals apiece. It's now the Sharks coming back into the offensive zone. Gregor dumps it in. Number 14 tried to get there first for San Jose, but the Ducks get it, and then they're able to fire it back down again into the Shark zone. As RJ giving us an update, as the Islanders, after their game against Seattle, will then travel to San Jose to take on these San Jose Sharks. So that will be soon. I'm still learning, Andrew, how to do that, and I will do my best to make sure I figure out how to do that so I can let you be one of the mods 100%. As now the Sharks are in the offensive zone. Can they keep it in? No, they cannot. Brent Burns will have to settle it. 10 seconds to go here on the power play. So now Gregor with it, gets it over to Brent Burns. Teams make a change. That one is deflected away by the Ducks. And now they come into the offensive zone shorthanded. They take a wrist shot. That one gets deflected out of play with 1 second to go on the power play. So the Sharks, once again, are unsuccessful on the power play, and the game remains tied at 3. Lawrence saying, Amax, absolutely. I mentioned in my video that this is a must-win game, and that will show if we could save our season. Yes, Lauren, you did mention that before, and we still got a chance here. Andrew, Josh was in here for like a moment earlier, but I'm sure he'll be doing a game relatively soon. Amick saying, we're doing good start of season. We're struggling. You're right at Lorne. And now we got another new subscriber, the third new subscriber here tonight for the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. It's John. Thank you so much, John, for subscribing, man. Really do appreciate it 100%. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well, as now an opportunity for Anaheim as Adam Henrique had the puck deflected off his stick. But thank you so much for being a new subscriber, John. Everybody, welcome John to the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel family. So Andrew already doing it. He's saying, welcome, John. Absolutely love it. As we'll get a stoppage of play here. 12:02 remaining in the third period. Game is still tied at 3 goals apiece between the Anaheim Ducks and the San Jose Sharks, as we'll step aside for a moment to get another word from our sponsors. So again, guys, shout out to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. When you sign up for DraftKings, make sure to use our promo code, which you can see in the bottom right corner, THPN. So we got 12:02 to go here in this third period of our game between the Sharks and Anaheim Ducks. The Sharks were just on the power play, could not score, so the game is still tied at 3 goals apiece. What's going on, Arpan? Thank you so much for the comment, man. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. He says, please, no draw. All right. He also says, home, please score one more. So he's cheering on the Ducks. Arpan, while you're here, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. And if you do, let me know in the comment section that you subscribed, and we'll shout you out here on the channel. Yes, Andrew, you are correct. There is no draw in hockey. They got rid of ties. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord they got rid of that. Amex says, it's kind of a weird season because we're actually kind of doing good and getting better. Last season, we were just kind of awful. We have to win to keep us in a standard spot. Yeah, no, I mean, Amex, look, I think this year the Ducks were expected to get better, maybe not make the playoffs, but they got up to such a great start and surprised everybody that now the expectations have changed. But there's still a lot of time to get things going here with still 30 some odd games to go. So, and it could start with just getting a win tonight. So that's really what you're looking at. Timo Meier has 9 shots on goal tonight, which ties his career high. And that is the third most that a Sharks player has had in a game in Sharks history. So Timo Meier's had a big game, just no goals. He has 2 assists and 9 shots on goal. So we'll see if he gets rewarded eventually and gets it. Now we got another new subscriber in the chat. Arpan, thank you so much, man, for being a new subscriber to the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. We appreciate it 100%, man. Everybody, welcome Arpan to the channel. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well. Would appreciate 100%. Andrew already doing it, saying welcome. I like this comment. Luis says, F John. And then John responds, thanks, Luis. I am fun. We all know that F stands for fun. Absolutely, John. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and subscribing. We do appreciate it. RJ saying, NFL football Super Bowl 57 will be in Arizona. That is correct, RJ. Thank you so much for that, man. Appreciate it. Sharks have the puck as Brent Burns with a shot, and that one is patted aside by Stolars. As now the Ducks come into the offensive zone, they lose the puck, and now we'll have to regroup as they were offsides for a moment, and they'll just chip it into the Shark zone as we are now halfway through this third period. Game still tied at 3. We'll see who can get the next goal. Arpan said, most welcome, dude. Thank you so much, Arpan. We appreciate it, boss man. And again, guys, if you also feel like donating, you don't have to. I tell this to everybody. You don't have to, but we do have the donation button as well. So if you feel like donating and showing your support that way as well, we'd appreciate 100%. And you don't have to let me know that you donated because I'll get a notification on the chat that somebody donated. So if you want to do that as well, you're more than welcome to. And I'd appreciate it 100%. We have the potential to be a contender with players like Trevor Zegras and Rickard Rakell. Totally agree. And we already know that Lauren wants Dallas Eakins gone as head coach. And I think now with Pat Verbeek, former New Jersey Devil, and now the newest GM of the Anaheim Ducks, I wouldn't be surprised if he got rid of Dallas Eakins at the end of the year and brought in his own coach. That's usually what GMs want to do in sports. They want to bring in their own guys. So I think that there's definitely the potential for Dallas Eakins to get fired, Lauren, 100%. Ducks chip it into the Shark zone, and Reimer came out to play the puck, got knocked down by Henry. Doesn't look like there's a penalty, but Reimer nearly turned over the puck there. And now the Sharks dump it into the zone. Gregor trying to get there. He has an opportunity. He takes a wrist shot. That one is stopped. Follow-up try there by 14 of the Sharks. And that one as well is stopped and covered by Stolars as he loses his helmet there. But we get a stoppage of play. By the way, number 14 is Ryan Dzingel. Again, picked up off waivers from Toronto and playing in his first game as a Shark tonight. But with 8:38 to go in this third period, it is still tied at 3 goals apiece between the Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. So we'll get another quick word from our sponsor. So again, a big thank you to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. When you sign up for DraftKings, make very, very sure you use our promo code, which you can see in the bottom right corner, THPN. So 8:38 to go here. 8:38 to go here in this third period of our game between the Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. Game still tied at 3 goals apiece. Amex says, I think hockey is about the strength and the energy. Hopefully they will show it in these some minutes of the third period. Yep, it's definitely a possibility. We shall see. Arpen giving us a prediction here right now. He's going to say 4-3 possible. Well, Arpen, who do you think? 4-3 who? Let me know. Which team? San Jose or Anaheim? Race say, imagine if Boston drafted right in 2015, they wouldn't be going through a rebuild coming up. Races, you're right on. You nailed the nail on the you nailed it on the head. Race, I was trying to find the word. Now a 2-on-1 for Anaheim coming the other way. Stopped on a toe drag was 23, but good job by Middleton on the defensive side to break that one up. Great try there for the Anaheim Ducks, but they couldn't score. But you nailed it on the head, Races. I'm assuming you're a Bruins fan if I haven't already. Arpit saying possible. Yeah, I saw that before. Abel saying who scored? Nobody scored here in this third period, but we had Derek Grant score his 8th goal of the year, and then Rickard Rakell has scored the other 2 goals for Anaheim. Logan Couture scored 2 goals for the Sharks. Is now an opportunity. Tried to drop it over to Jakob Silfverberg, and that one's broken up. But 2 goals by Logan Couture, and the other one for San Jose was by Brent Burns. That is the goal scoring in this one, Abel, who scored It's asking him before. So there we go. Amex saying, let's go Ducks. Arpin's going to go with 4-3 Anaheim. So there you go. Abel saying, let's go Sharks. It is now 5-2 Islanders in their game against Seattle. As now RJ letting us know. And it just scored 5-2 Islanders for Seattle in the third period. That one seems like it's all but over. Race saying, oh no, Race, you're right. You said you were a Capitals fan before. I do apologize, man. You were right. You were absolutely right. I do apologize for that. Abel says, what's your prediction? I said 3-2 Sharks in overtime, but I think right now I'm going to go with 4-3 Sharks in overtime. I still think this game goes to overtime the way it's going. Beer Sports Whatever podcast saying, what a game. They also said, like and sub, great channel. Thank you so much as always for your support, guys. Appreciate it 100%. Justin saying, how much time is there left? Currently 7:18 to go in the third period, Justin. Let's go on, Arian Santo. Appreciate the comment, man. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe if you haven't already. And if you subscribe, Arian, let me know on the chat so we can shout you right here on the stream. It says, come back team one. Arian, who are you supporting in this game, man? Let me know in the chat as well. Andrew says, I'll be back. No worries, Andrew. Take your time, man. We'll see you in a little bit. As now a shot there by the Ducks is deflected out of play. And now both teams with some pushing and shoving as Troy Terry of the Ducks is slow to get up. The trainer actually had to come on the ice and check on him. So hopefully he's okay as Radim Shimmick is actually going to start making his way to the penalty box. So it looks like we're actually going to get a penalty here against the Sharks with 6:51 to go in the third. Troy Terry is now on the bench. He was able to get there on his own power. So we'll see if he's okay. Amex say, I have a feeling someone will score in the last minute of the third. As we'll see, Amex. So that's a pretty bold statement. Yeah, Shimmick just boarded Troy Terry. Absolutely boarded him. And so, excuse me, guys. As it'll be a 2-minute boarding call against Radim Shimmick with 6:51 to go in the third and the game tied at 3. Ducks with an opportunity once again to get their first lead of the game if they could score here. Kabita's saying, I think team 1 will win. So I'm going to assume you're going to go with the Sharks. Ducks are 0-for-3 on the power play with 4 shots on goal. Kabita, thank you so much for the comment, man. We appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're here. Helps out the channel tremendously. Danelle saying, Islanders just won. Yep, so the Islanders defeated the Kraken 5-2. Thank you, Danelle. How does Egan still have a job? I have no idea. I really do have no idea, racist. RJ saying, yep, final 5-2. Islanders over the Seattle Kraken. Final shots on goal were 36-25 in favor of the Islanders. Isha back in the chat. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, everyone. Watchalongs every day. Yes, absolutely. As Ricard Raquel with a shot. That one gets blocked before it got to the net. What a great chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, guys, if you like what you see, leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Helps out the channel tremendously. And if you do subscribe, let me know in the chat and we'll shout you out here on the live chat as well on this stream. I love this name. Bean with a dream. Need Ducks to win for the parlay. All right, Bean. That is awesome, man. Hopefully you signed up with DraftKings and used our promo code THPN when you did that. But Bean, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate 100%. Amix says, F the Sharks. Come on, don't hurt my boy Terry. He looks to be okay. He's still playing in this game. Is now turnaround shot. That one's fake. There's a slap shot by Cam Fowler. Gets blocked aside. Radim Shimmick, number 51, defenseman. Thank you, Justin. He's just hoping for a shootout as that shot from the right side is stopped and covered by Reimer. And then Adam Henrique and somebody on the Sharks, I believe it's Middleton, pushing and shoving after the whistle as they have some choice words. 43 seconds to go on the Ducks power play. 5:33 to go in this third period. He's just hoping for a shootout. I hope not. Abo Kefle saying, who is playing better this period? I would say neither team, Abo. I would say both of these teams have been pretty even. I would say they're both pretty even that in this third period. It's been kind of back and forth. Danelle saying, Neil, did you watch the NBA All-Star game on Sunday or not? Or the skip? I didn't watch anything from the NBA All-Star weekend, Danelle. It's one of the most boring, in my opinion. The slam dunk competition was dumb. The All-Star game itself, I mean, it was okay. LeBron got the game-winning shot, of course, in his old hometown of Cleveland. But other than that, I really didn't pay attention to it at all, Danelle, to be honest with you. Ariad Santos saying, one, please come back, team one. I'm assuming he's talking about when he says come back. I'm assuming he means the Ducks, but I could be wrong. But Arian, while you're here, my friend, leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate 100%. And when you do subscribe, let me know on the channel and on the chat, and we'll shout you out. It's a shot there by the Ducks is blocked in front, and then Brent Burns is able to clear it back down into the Duck zone. Amex saying, sorry for saying something bad. It's a good, friendly chat. Go Ducks. Hey, Amex, no worries, man. You are very much allowed to do so. We appreciate your support for your team 100%. What's going on, James? Hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. He says, let's go Sharks. Love it. So we got another Sharks fan in the chat. James, while you're here, boss man, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Helps out the channel tremendously. And if you do subscribe, let me know in the chat and we'll shout you out here on the stream. The way I feel about the Sharks is how I feel about the Bengals and Ravens. I hate them both. It's fair enough, Lauren. He's just saying, oh, all good, Amex. We're all passionate. It's a great chat. Love both the Ducks and Sharks fans. Abso-freaking-lutely. Watchalongs every day of the week. You're absolutely right, Isha. What's going on, Elena? Hope you're doing well this evening. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe on the channel. Would appreciate it 100%. They said, she says, need Anaheim. Need Anaheim for $100. All right. James says, need Sharks to win a 6-game parlay that would pay $3,000. Wow. So James definitely hoping the Sharks can help him get that $3,000. That would be an impressive amount of money to win, James. That's awesome. The same thing for you as well, Elena. So that's great. Hopefully you guys use DraftKings, and if you did, use our promo code THPN. But Elena and James, if you guys are liking the stream, make sure to leave a like on it as well as subscribe. And if you do subscribe, let me know in the chat and we'll shout you out here on the stream. But we get a commercial break with 3:59 to go in the third period. Still 3-3 in our game between the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. And we'll step aside once again as we'll get another word from ya boys at DraftKings Sportsbook. So again, a big shout out to our sponsors at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure when you sign up for DraftKings to use our promo code THPN. So we got 3:59 to go here in this third period of our game between the San Jose Sharks and Anaheim Ducks. We had 3 goals in the first, 3 goals in the second. We've had no goals here in the third, and it's looking more and more likely that we may get some extra hockey here in this one, but we shall see. What's going on, Bay Area EA Sports? A big Raiders fan. Love it. I'm a Raiders fan myself, boss man. He says, do play-by-play. That's what I do here. Since obviously, I'm not allowed to show you guys the game itself, I do my best to give you guys some play-by-play. But Bay Area, while you're here, my friend, make sure to leave a like on the stream and also subscribe. Helps out the channel tremendously. And if you do subscribe, let us know in the chat and we'll shout you out here on the stream. 3:40 to go here in this one. RJ saying NBA All-Star Sunday, February 20th. Yep, Team Durant lost to Team LeBron 163 to 160. Let's go on, Santan Fernandez. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for coming on and leaving on a comment. We do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel while you're here. Helps out the channel 100%. Saying Sharks. So we got another Sharks fan, I'm assuming, in the chat. There's a slap shot by Cam Fowler. It's stopped and covered by Reimer. And so we'll get a face-off in the Shark zone. 3:12 to go here in this third period. Still, game tied at 3. Justin, Neil, are you in Newark, Jersey City, or neither? I'm in neither. I am in a place in central New Jersey, so about an hour or so from both of those places. So that hopefully answers your question. Andrew saying, what happened so far? Well, the Sharks had a 2-1 lead after one period of play, and then the Ducks got 2 goals in the second period, while the Sharks added another to have the game be tied at 3, and that's where we still are with 3:05 to go in this one. What's going on, Cat? Great to see you as always, my friend. You had to have been watching the Islanders game, of course, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the stream while you're here. Hey, sorry that I'm popping in so late. No worries. I had to study for a physics test. Studying is always the worst. Yes, Andrew. Isha is in the chat. He comes in every now and then. Amex saying, come on, Ducks, you're making me nervous. Redeem Shimmick took a boarding penalty on Troy Terry. You are correct. Abdul thinks the Ducks are going to lose. We shall see. I got to go when the game ends. No worries, Amex. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight and being a new subscriber 100%. Let's go on an airdrop beggar. Thank you so much for the comment. We appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Helps out the channel tremendously. And if you guys want to donate as well, we'd appreciate that 100%. Also, it does. All of that helps out the channel 100%. 3 versus 3. Right now, it's 3. It's 3-3 right now. You're absolutely right. Make sure to leave a like while you're here, as also subscribe. Helps out 100%. What date you come on your YouTube channel? Is it Monday to Friday? Yeah, we're on here basically every single day here. Not just me, but a lot of people throughout the network that do these games. So we try to do at least one game a day as best as we can with time permitting, obviously. Hopefully that answers your question, RJ. Sharks have the puck in the zone as Gregor with a shot. That one is stopped by Stolars. 145, 144 to go here in this third period. This game's still tied at 3. Cat goes, I want the Ducks to win because the Islanders play them on Thursday. Sorry. It is what it is, Cat. You've never really cheered for any team that I'm a fan of, which I'm used to. It's all good. There's a slap shot there by Brent Burns is deflected out of play as Brent Burns looking for his second of the night, but he gets denied there with 1:28 to go in this one. It's still tied at 3. Amex says, I turned on those notifications so I never miss a stream. Love it, Amex. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for all your support tonight. We appreciate it. Yes, Andrew, the Islanders did come away with a 5-2 victory in Seattle over the Kraken. Again, 3 versus 3. Thank you for the comment. We appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Cat Connor saying, Islanders play the Sharks on Thursday. Yes. So obviously the Islanders' next opponent will be these same San Jose Sharks that are playing right now. And about the weekends. Yeah, we do try to do some weekend games when we can, usually afternoon games, because that's a little bit easier for people like myself. But we shall see, Andrew. We shall see. 1:10 to go in this third period. Sharks have the puck in the offensive zone. Benson now with it, wraps it around the boards. Now number 11 gets the puck, gets hit hard. I believe that's Nick Menino. Now the Ducks take it. 1 minute to go here in this one. Game still tied at 3. Do one of these teams get a late goal here to add some drama at the end? Or is this game going to have to go to overtime? So now the Ducks looking to come into the offensive zone. It's Trevor Zegras. Trevor Zegras tried to drop it off to his teammate, but it got broken up by the Sharks. Now Timo Meier has it right now, and he'll backhand it out of the zone towards the Ducks bench. 38 tried to chip it over. He gets it to Zegras, and Zegras will fire it back into the offensive zone. 30 seconds to go here in this one. Brent Burns with the puck now for San Jose. Gets it over to Timo. Tried to drop it off to Tomas Hertl, was broken up. Ducks coming the other way with numbers. Ducks try to feed it over. That one's broken up. 15 seconds to go in this one. Jakob Silverberg backhands it around the boards. Gets it. 21 behind the net. Looking to try to feed it in front. It gets broken up by the Sharks. 5 seconds to go here. Sharks will then fire it out. No, intercepted by Silverberg with a shot. He misses. Opportunity right at the end by Dolores. And he misses it wide as the clock expires. Oh my goodness. Number 20. It was Laurier with an opportunity right at the end, right in the slot on the right side, and he missed it wide trying to beat Reimer. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime in our game between the Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. So we'll see if either team can get one in overtime and win this one. Cactus say, when will the next stream will you do? I think probably either Friday or Saturday, but if you follow me on Twitter at THENVPSHOW cat, and also just follow at HockeyPodNet, you will then get notified of when we do our next live watch-alongs, and I will let you know. OMG, come on, let's go Ducks. Andrew saying, I'm going to bed, have a good night, and I'll watch the game. No worries, Andrew. Thank you so much, as always, for hanging out, buddy. We appreciate it 100%. Come on, Trevor Zegers, do the puck over the goal trick. I don't think he's going to do it that time. Let's go on, Gemzella, thank you so much for the comment. We appreciate it. Gemzella, while you're here, my friend, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. I'd appreciate it 100%. Says, come on, Sharks, go, go. So we got another Sharks fan in the chat. Love it. New York Rangers shake up lines. McKegg to the third line. All right, so there we go. Oh, God, it's going to overtime. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Cat Connor saying, K, thanks. No worries. No worries. Can't believe this game is going to overtime. I hope we win this thing. We need it. We shall see. And just saying, fun fact, I searched up NHL on YouTube and your stream came up. Awesome. Awesome. Well, there you go. Make sure to leave a like and sub if you haven't already. James saying, how long before end of regulation, start of OT? Probably another minute or two, and then we'll get right into overtime. What's going on, Aiden? Thank you so much for leaving a comment. We do appreciate it. Aiden, while you're here, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Helps out the channel tremendously. Who are you rooting to win? I'm rooting for the San Jose Sharks to win this one. And all they need is to score one here in overtime to get this win. On TBS, right, Neil? No, this game is, you can check it on ESPN Plus and watch one of the streams. That's the way I look at it. What do you think about the Super Bowl? Matthew Stafford was hammered when he was doing his speech. Yeah, it was, the Rams definitely deserved it, man. They played a really good game. But we are now underway here in overtime. Sharks are 6-4 in the overtime period, while the Ducks are 4-5. And now the Ducks come in with opportunity and a wrist shot right away. That one gets blocked. Now the Ducks settle it. Jakob Silverberg loses the puck here. Sharks looking to try to get the puck. And they do. Logan Couture feeds it over. Partial breakaway, but it's broken up. But now a penalty coming up here against the Ducks. It'll be a holding call, and Silverberg cannot believe that they called it. So just 28 seconds into overtime, the Sharks are now going to the power play with a big opportunity to get the game-winning goal. Amex saying, Sharks are going to feel some Ducks power and some pain. I hope I did not jinx this game. Well, we'll see what happens if they can kill off this penalty right now. The real TMO, thank you so much for the comment, man. We appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're here. Helps out the channel tremendously. He says, we cheering the Ducks. Some people are. I'm cheering for the Sharks. So we got support from both sides. Amex says, oh, God, not happy with that call. Goal 34 seconds in by the Sharks top corner. Well, 34, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Woo, come on, Sharks for $3,000. We'll see. I keep saying we'll see because obviously we got to see what happens. And now the Sharks have the puck. Logan Couture over to Timo. Now back to Couture. Fed it over to Burns. Lost the puck for a second, but regains it. Brent Burns with the puck right now. Gets it over to Timo Meier. Back to Burns at the top of the point. Over to Meier again. Back to Burns. Fakes it. Gets it over to Logan Couture. A lot of unnecessary passing right now. Logan Couture, one-time slap shot by Burns. That one's blocked. And then the Ducks are able to get it in clear. But yes, James mentioned this before. If the Sharks do win, James ends up completing his parlay and getting $3,000. So this is a big opportunity here. I'm going for shootout. Go Ducks. Oh boy, I'm not. I really hope this doesn't go to a shootout. We'll see. We got another new person, Metalhausen999. Thank you so much for the comment. We appreciate it. Like and subscribe while you're here. Friend helps out the channel tremendously. He says, let's go Ducks, all right. As now Timo Meier has the puck, gets it over to Hurdle. Now back to Timo Meier in the right face-off circle. Drops it over. Gets to Mario Ferraro. Now over to Dzingel with a shot, and that one is stopped and covered by Stolarz. 3:21 to go in overtime. 49 seconds to go in this power play for the San Jose Sharks. Amex also saying, let's go Ducks. Again, also saying, let's go Ducks. Andrew saying it's not on TBS. No, it's on NBC Sports California or whatever channel the Ducks have in California, or you can watch on ESPN Plus, Andrew. Hopefully that answers your question. Andrew says, let's go Ducks. Kat Connors is cheered, says, let's go Sharks, excuse me, Andrew says. Kat says, is showing some Ducks emojis. Lauren says, let's go Ducks. Let's get this win and beat the Sharks. 38 seconds to go in the power play for San Jose. As now they come into the zone again. Drop pass over to Meier, and then he fed it to absolutely nobody. And now the Ducks come the other way with an opportunity shorthanded, but they immediately get it snuffed out. And now the Sharks look to come the other way. It's Tomas Hertl. Fed it over to Logan Couture. Couture, looking for some help, drops it over to Meier. Meier with a wrist shot. That one gets blocked in front. Timo Meier regains the puck. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Meier over to Burns. Burns, deflection pass over to Hertl, and that one is stopped by Stolarz. And now the Ducks get the puck and chip it back out to center ice. And that will do it for the power play here as the Sharks could not score. 2:25 to go in this overtime. Game still tied at 3 goals apiece. Aiden says, I have the Ducks money line and over. All right. X Ultra says if the Ducks win, I get 2,300. So a lot of money being put in place in this game. This is impressive. Bali Sports for Ducks. Thank you, Amex. That's the television station for the Anaheim Ducks. But now the Ducks have the puck. 47, 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Game still tied at 3. This game is somehow stressing me out. It's stressing me out and a lot of other people as well, Kat. It's 100%. Who is better in the shootout? I have no idea, Abel. I'll let you know if it indeed goes to a shootout. So we'll see. As now Gregor having trouble with the Ducks player. He intercepts it, gets knocked down. No penalty called. Good job by Gregor to not trip anybody. As now the Sharks look to come the other way. Mario Ferraro stops and waits and now looks to try to wait for reinforcements here for some stupid reason. And now somebody on the Ducks just knocked in the Reimer. No penalty called. 1:20 to go here in this overtime. Barbanoff coming down the right side. Barbanoff fakes it, gets knocked down, but regains his feet. Barbanoff holds, takes a shot. That one is stopped by Stolarz. Follow up, try and get it stopped. Barbanoff gets it right back. Gets over to Burns. Somebody's stick deflected that. Gets over to Barbanoff. Waits. Holds it again, loses the puck, wrist shot, that one is stopped. Follow-up try is knocked away. Ducks looking to try to clear it out of the zone, and they do. It goes all the way down. Will it be an icing? It will, with 50.5 to go in overtime, as the Sharks have had golden chance after golden chance, but have not scored here. There you go. So there's an update from RJ. Amy saying, oh my God, help me. I'm so scared for this game. Andrew saying, OMG, let's go. Beer Sports saying, holy, what a stream and awesome chat. Absolutely. Love this. There is a lot of money on this game right now. Oh yeah, there is. Wow. Justin saying he's just listening to the game. Amex, I'm a big Ducks fan. I've been in these situations, but I'm stressing out. When you yell, it makes me nervous. I got to do my job. Andrew saying, come on, OMG. Mr. Hebrew Hammer, that's a name. RIP your 10K easy Ducks win. We'll see. Cat Connor saying, I'm calling it. It's going to be in a shootout. Aiden saying, great stream. Thank you, Aiden. While you're here, man, make sure to leave a like on this stream as well as subscribe. Helps out the channel tremendously. Andrew says, holy moly. Justin showing some Sharks emojis. Oh, boy. This chat's blowing up right now. It's now Hertl with the puck, and they'll have to come back out to center ice while they stay on sides. 30 seconds to go here in overtime. Tomas Hertl drops it over to Meier. Meier gets it on his backhand. Regains the puck. Timo Meier again. Gets it over to Brent Burns. Brent Burns with the puck right now. Over to Timo Meier in the left faceoff circle. One-time pass over to Hertl. That one is stopped by the left leg pad of Stolarz. And now the Ducks come the other way. 10 seconds to go here. Do they try something? Looks like they're just slowly making their way into the zone. They finally get it in. 3 seconds. 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the goddamn shootout. And I hate it. I hate the shootout. I hate it so much. But here we are. So now we'll see what both teams do in the shootout. This freaking sucks so much. I hate it. Got another new person to chat. If the Sharks win, to get $6,100 off of $18. How in the holy hell are you people making this much money off of a mid-regular season game between the Sharks and Ducks? This is crazy. And we got 60 people watching right now. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. While you're here, guys, leave a like on this stream as well as subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously. James says, come on, Sharks. Cat saying, quiet. You're all making me stressed out. I'm doing my job. There's nothing else I can do about it. Shootout, shootout, Ducks, Ducks, shootout. Shootout makes me stressed. It does as well. Let's go, Ducks. Cat Connor said, called it. We all do, Neil, 100%. Let's go, Ducks. Please win the shootout. Justin says, I love your energy, man. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys leave likes and also subscribe. Would appreciate it 100%. Also, let me know when you subscribe. And if you could also donate as well, I'd appreciate that 100%. Cat Connor says money bags. So here we go. That's Trevor Zegras, of course. We'll start the the shootout for the Ducks here. So we'll see. Enzo, I cannot speak Spanish. I do apologize. But now Zegras, all the way back in his own zone, gets the puck at center ice, comes up the left side, slowly makes his way up to center ice. He waits, takes a shot, and he scores! As Zegras, of course, buries one past the glove side of James Reimer. And the Ducks strike first in the shootout. It's 1-0. Aiden says, you could be an NHL game announcer. I would love to do that, man. I hope I get the chance, but thank you for the comment. As now Logan Couture, who has 2 goals tonight, starts it off for the Sharks in the shootout. As he slowly goes left, back to his right, comes in with speed, takes a shot, and a good leg pad save by Stolers. So it is 1-0 Ducks after the first round of the shootout. But again, guys, if you're enjoying this, leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. Would appreciate 100%. We got 69 nice people watching this stream right now. Troy Terry up now for the Ducks, second shooter for the Ducks. He comes in with a backhand try and a great scorpion save made by Reimer. Oh, he stacked the pads on that one, baby, and made a great save as Terry tried to go top shelf, but he could not score there. And now the Sharks once again with a chance to try to tie this one up. As it's Tomas Hertl looking to try to see if he could score here. Comes in with speed from his own zone. He comes on the right side, comes back center of the ice, takes a shot, and he shot it completely wide of the freaking net. Didn't even get it on net. Completely missed, I think. Let's see it again. They show the replay. Yeah, he just missed the net. So it is still 1-0 in the shootout here. And now, Ricard Raquel with 2 goals has a chance to win this one for the Ducks. Can he do it? Slowly makes his way on the left side, goes far left, comes back to center ice. He takes a backhand try, top shelf, and he scores. And the Anaheim Ducks have won this game in a shootout by the score of 2-0 and win the game 4-3. Ricard Raquel, 2 goals in this one, got the game-tying goal, and then wins it in a shootout for the Ducks. So the Ducks with a big victory, that's 2 in a row. And for the Sharks, their misery continues as they've now moved to a 6-game losing streak. And that shot actually hit the pad of Reimer and went top shelf. But the Ducks come away with the win, and that is all she wrote for this one. So a tough one for me, obviously, because I'm a Sharks fan, but a good win for the Ducks against their Pacific Division rivals, and they are hopeful that now with back-to-back wins, they can get themselves rolling back in to a playoff race. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Johnny Redbeard. We do appreciate it, my friend, 100%. While you guys are here, make sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe. We'd appreciate it 100%. But with that being said, that'll do it for me for this live watch-along here in the Hockey Podcast Network. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really do appreciate it. Follow the Hockey Podcast Network on all social media platforms at HockeyPodNet. Make sure to like this stream as well as subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. New live watch-alongs every single day here on the Hockey Podcast Network. As we got another new subscriber, Justin, thank you so much, boss man. We appreciate it 100%. We got so many new subscribers. Absolutely love it. But make sure we got new live watch-alongs covering every team in the National Hockey League every day here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. So like, subscribe, punch the notification bell so you don't miss any new live watch-alongs that we do right here on the channel. You can follow me on my personal Twitter at THENVPSHOW and my personal Instagram at NVPQB11. Follow my podcast, the Devil's State of Mind podcast, which covers the New Jersey Devils right here on the Hockey Podcast Network. New episodes every Monday and Thursday. So make sure you go subscribe to that. And also check out all the podcasts here on the Hockey Podcast Network. Follow at Quack Report, which is the podcast here on the network that covers the Anaheim Ducks, and San Jose Hockey Now, which covers the San Jose Sharks. But thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight, and we will see you in the next live watch along. Everyone continue to be the awesome people that you are. Thank you as always, and rock on.